YKWD.com. Join the riot!
All right, check it out. We are back live at the Riotcast Studios. I mean, I would say the YKWD Studios, but it's the Riotcast Studios. We 4 shows taping here now. Beautiful Mandy Statmiller is taping here now, along with Louis J. Gomez and Hammer Fisting, the most underrated
You got
fucking
the co-host.
MMA.
The co-host today.
Are you the co-host of Hammer Fisting?
Yeah.
Wow, that's good. You finally.
It's something, I guess.
Wow.
What's hammer fisting?
Exactly.
Well,
Wouldn't that be a breakout podcast star? Like I said, I could be.
You want to be? You really want to be a star?
I don't want to be a star. I would just like to pay my rent and not be scared every month. I'll do whatever it takes to not be scared every month.
All right, well, hang on before we. Jesus Christ, she's coming out of the. What the fuck?
Well, second penis. You
Are you-
could pay a lot of rent.
You have
Dude.
made nothing but shitty jokes since you came in. Will.
That's not. That's good advice.
Will,
It's not
can
good
you?
advice.
Will, can you shut the fuck up for 5 seconds? I have things I have to get out first. I have to set up the show first. You can't go into just sucking dick fucking conversation.
tell the female guest you should suck dick 5 seconds in.
I was respectful. I said penis.
No,
You wait a
right,
half hour.
Right out of the gate, you're like, you should suck dick to fuck. What? The fuck are you, Cosby? Chill. First of all, I want to say thank you to all the fans that went out and went to robertkellylive.com/gifts and bought a shitload of gifts for kids in foster home and group homes this year for the YKWD gift drive.
You need a clap button, man. You need a clap button.
nice.
I don't clap button. What am I, Staples? You guys are amazing. I know Shannon went out and bought some. A lot of people. It didn't tell me in the package who it was exactly. Some of them were just whatever addresses. But we got a lot of gifts so far. Right now, if you haven't bought gifts for these kids, I want to explain to you. It's our gift drive that we're doing. It's the first annual. It's a YKWD gift drive. Go to riotcast.com right now. The link is right on the front page, or you can go to robertkellylive.com/gifts, and you can buy a gift. Just read the page. All these gifts go to kids who are in foster homes and group homes, and there's nothing worse than waking up on Christmas and not being at your house, not having your family, and not having gifts as a kid. It sucks. And it's all the way from little kids to teenage boys and girls. So, and it couldn't be easier. We made it so simple. Go to that page, and it tells you what gifts to buy for what kids. And you go to our Amazon link, and you buy them and put the address we give you in there, and it sends it right to the address. And then we're going to disperse them. We're going to give them to, it goes to NAC, a group in New York, and Alliance House, which is NFI Shelter Care in Massachusetts. I'm driving the gifts up there myself. We're going to drop them off. And if you want to make it even easier, Tweaked Audio, every pair of headphones you buy at 33% off, okay? If you use the code word YKWD gift, they match it. So I'm buying 12 pair of headphones for Christmas for all my nieces and nephews. They're all going to get headphones. 33% off, which is fucking nothing. It's like $8 for a pair of headphones. They're great headphones, and they're going to match headphones for everyone we buy. So go there. There's 2 ways you can buy. Go to the Riotcast, go to the YKWD gift page, and buy a gift on Amazon, or go to Tweaked Audio, buy a pair of headphones.
How do you spell tweak?
Tweaked. TWEEKED, right? Tweaked. And what's that?
Tweaked. EWEAKED?
I don't fucking know. It's on the page. Riotcast.com. You motherfucker, really? You really going to just throw it all? That was such a beautiful ad. It was like amazing. Go there right now. Please help these kids out. Spread the word. Tell your friends. Spend $10 and buy a kid a gift, please. And don't forget the teenage boys. They always get fucking dropped out. Everybody wants to buy a gift for a fucking 2-year-old because it's easy. Go to the teenage boys and make sure they get shit, because I was one of those assholes in a foster home with a fucking Guess jacket that didn't fit. Remember the guest when it was the actual question mark and the upside down triangle?
No.
Did you kind of love it though?
Oh, it's the best thing ever. Skinny Bob, back when I was Skinny Bob. We got a great show. Go around the room, introduce everybody, Scopo.
Oh, well, I'm here. If anyone wants to know. No one. Alrighty, cool. Then we got Dave Smith, co-hosting of Hammer
with my
Fisting.
hammer fisting credit.
That's it, right? Big time right there. Hammer Fisting. What other podcast you have?
I'm also on Legion of Skanks with Gomez and Okerson, and I do my own podcast called Part of the Problem.
Oh, you're like 2 behind Lewis with podcast.
2 behind I think I might be beating Lewis because I'm on Lewis's too.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Well, this could get boring, couldn't it?
Listen, I give you 10 hours of mediocre talking a week. All right, so
Then we got back by popular demand, Will Sylvince.
Yo, what's
Everybody
up?
loves Will.
Sac
He
passe.
gets the most tweets. Every time the show goes out on Monday, he gets the most tweets of everybody.
Is it good or bad?
That's good. They love you, dude. Everybody
No,
loves you.
are the tweets good or bad?
I don't know, man. I'm not gonna fucking. Do you want me to go and get them and copy them and cut and paste and read
That's
them
what
to
you
you?
got Dupu here for.
His name is Deepu, and it's not Dupu, and that's not what he's here for. He's our technical advisor. Will you please fix your mic? Will you sit up in the chair so people can
I'm
see
sitting
you
up in
on
the
the fuck?
chair.
Yeah, but you're on the fuck. Yeah, exactly.
Once you get real tweak audio microphones,
They don't make that. Doesn't exist. Not even. They don't make microphones. Will Sylvince is here. Go ahead.
And we got our
Scopo.
first-time guest, Jonathan Randall, very funny comedian.
Oh, thanks so much.
Hanging out.
Yep.
He worked with Bobby at the Stress Factory, I believe.
Yeah, we did the Stress Factory together. When was that?
That was a while ago. It was like in, I think, May.
Yeah, May of last year. Yeah, fucking stress. Just do 20 minutes. I'm gonna do 45 in front of Robert.
dude, I got bumped at that club once when I was like, a few years ago, like when I was like, nowhere. Unlike now. And I got bumped for Vinny to try to make crank phone calls, and no one answered. So I just got bumped for like a phone to ring for like 8 minutes.
Here's the thing. Vinny's heart is
I
in
think
the
that
right
would
place.
describe most people's careers.
His heart is in the right place.
No, I love Vinny, by the way. All right, it's great.
Let's not get carried away. No, I love
think
Vinny.
he's fucking great.
No, I love Vinny too. He's fucking. He's a great guy. I love that he's a great family guy, and he's a club owner and a comic, which we all love those.
It's a great club.
No, it's of course it is. It's
Oh,
a
yeah,
fucking
that club
amazing
is
club.
nice.
Yeah, his family's cool. His daughters are cool. His son's cool. I love that place. And I love when he does 45 in front of you. And then he brings the fucking middle act to do another 20. And there's a host.
It's his club, Bobby. Get
No.
your own club, then you can do 45.
That's not how it works. You become a headliner, and then you're supposed to fucking go and kind of cater to you a little bit. That's not how it works. You're not supposed to get That's not how the business works. Is I'm supposed to get my own club and then I get treated the way. No, I'm supposed to fucking.
Did you know that Chris Rock had to buy HBO before they ever put him on there?
That's true. I'm sorry. I take that back. You have to get your own network. That's what I'm gonna do. Anyways, next.
The final comedian of the year, Liz
Yes.
Miele, another first-timer.
Yay!
Very funny comedian. You have a CD coming out, right?
Yeah.
Coming out nice.
Soon. I don't know when this is coming out.
It's coming out Monday.
Monday.
Yeah.
Remember?
This is coming out Monday?
Yeah,
Okay,
remember
so
at
my
the
CD
beginning?
will already be out
It's already out. When is it coming out?
tomorrow.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You should have been on last week.
I mean, they didn't text me.
Oh.
Actually, they did. I was busy. I'm like super busy.
Who's they?
Chris.
It was me.
Oh.
But I just had a they in
What's
my
the CD
mind.
called?
Emotionally exhausting.
Really? Who named you that? The boyfriend? Who named that?
People. I did an animated web series.
Yeah?
And the animators that worked for me, it was a conversation. But it's both boyfriends and people that know me.
Right?
People that have to spend a lot of time with me.
Really? Well, I've worked with you at Uncle Vinny's.
Yeah.
We did that fucking.
Yeah, he stopped booking me.
Why?
This is the way he's super Italian and he doesn't book a lot of females, so I figured he just loved that I was Italian and I just I'm a pistol.
I should go there.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
You come with me next time.
Well, invite me.
I'm sorry. I will.
Yeah.
they're fun. They're actually pretty fun, and I'm from Jersey and they have the best cannolis. But he loved me and he used to book me to feature 3 times a year. It actually really helped. I would just stay with my parents. I liked it.
Vinny New
But I
Brunswick?
opened, huh?
In New Brunswick?
No, that's
No,
Vinny,
this is by the shore. It's Point Pleasant.
Point Pleasant. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Uncle
yeah.
Vinny's.
Uncle Vinny.
It's a fucking little.
It's a what? It's
It's a shithole
yeah.
in the middle of nowhere. It's not a shithole.
But it pays.
It's a restaurant.
It pays decent, and it's close to my parents, and it works.
It's a restaurant in the middle of nowhere in Point Pleasant,
Yeah.
but he packs it out.
He packs out his
And
great
if you're
cannolis.
if you're if you're a comic at all, you'll fucking do fine.
I just
Yeah.
want to make a fat joke about you justifying a restaurant gig. Like, you're like, it's a restaurant, but I'm telling you, like, it's cool the way they do it. It's, you know.
I'm mad that you had to get approval to do a fat joke.
Well, that's how I slide it in. I
just
wanna
let it
come
fly
back.
out.
He didn't get
I,
approval. He fucking passively aggressively just
That
did
was
it.
how I did it. That's my style.
Apparently, you haven't had a girlfriend in a while. Fucking cocksucker. I see exactly what he did. Fucking try to slip one by me. He did the fat joke and got away and didn't get any fuck you because
Nothing gets by Bobby.
You should probably learn his name.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're gonna do.
Yeah, I didn't know where you are.
For the sake of the
Will a
podcast.
I always
favorite?
thought you were talking to Dave for a second.
It's
You were
right
looking
in
at
front of your
Dave.
face.
You know how funny it was if you said fatso at that point? If you had fatso. Anyways, yeah, this charity thing that I'm doing I've always wanted to do a charity, you know what I mean? But I've never been, in my head, big enough or I never had, I don't know, it was weird. I never knew what the fuck I wanted to do. You know, I know cancer, I know. There's all these, you could do it on anything, of course, but I always wanted it to feel something about it. You know what I mean? Like, and then my wife brought up this foster home thing. I was like, oh my God, that's fucking perfect. Like, I felt it. Like, I want to do that because I remember how shitty it was. And I got all these gifts in the mail. And I'm like, these are great gifts.
Well, you got gifts personally?
No, for the kids. But, I got all this shit in the mail, and I'm like, these are great. Like,
Steal some from Max?
well, no, like, I'm sitting there going,
Hold on, dude. You got paint bad picture. What do you mean gifts for the what kids?
Where were you? How is he a good guess? I don't. He doesn't get anybody's name
He
right.
just screamed into a microphone and
Christmas.
everyone loves him.
I don't know.
Huh?
For
He
Christmas, what
he
I said at
came
the
in here and
beginning.
showed everybody his abs like 6 times. How do you like a person like that?
Yo, hold on.
Oh,
First
God.
of all,
Wow.
Bobby, you don't know. I started my sugar cleanse today.
me
On a
too,
mad
me too.
Sugar cleanse 'cause I was eating mad carbs
Yeah.
since April.
Yeah, me
and
too.
I had to put a stop to it.
Well, I'm not kidding, man. I was
You
supposed
want
to.
me
I was
show you.
Shut your face.
No.
I was supposed to go to. I was going to the gym today. I'm hiring a trainer. I'm done. It's a wrap.
I'll train you.
Shut your mouth.
Come on, do some CrossFit exercises.
No, because you'll
Bobby,
be late every time.
You need to hire a trainer for the kitchen. It's not the gym. The gym does not get you fat. Not going to the gym can get you fat. The stuff
What'd
you
you
put
just
in
say?
your mouth got you fat.
Yeah, but you have to hit it from both ways.
No,
Yes, you do, and you know better.
Because he been down this path and it did not work. He got to control his mouth. That mouth is a mess.
But then you can say it's actually emotions.
That mouth
If you're-
is a mess. Two airplanes should fly in your mouth.
I'm right here.
Like
man.
9/11.
That is the worst fucking thing I've ever heard anybody say. How did you just? What are you? You offended so many people on so many levels. Listen to me, you fucking asshole. I'm trying to open up to you. I'm trying to say I'm fucking at my bottom, and you call me. You say I get 2 planes flying in my fucking mouth. You fucking in shape Haitian.
Wait, so like, who's the terrorist in that analogy?
Bobby's mouth?
I'm the
No, he's the Twin Towers.
Oh, all right.
Rob?
He's flying multiple airplanes in
So
his
like the
mouth.
bad food is
He's
the
the terrorist
planes?
to himself.
You want to kill him? What are you trying to do?
Listen, here's what I'm trying to say to you, is that, and this is fucking true, dude. This fucking TV show, and I know this is an excuse, you think, but it's really not. The role was for a fat guy. I'm not even kidding. All the stuff is about, the drummer Bam Bam got fat. That was he got old. He became a drug user. He's out of his mind. This guy was the shit, and now he's just a fucking sessions guitar player. And Bam Bam got fat. So I had to stay fat. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't be in shape for this role. All the jokes, a lot of the stuff on the show is about it's fat fucking shit. You know what I mean?
Bobby, the show would never came. You would still stayed fat.
No, dude. The show. What are you talking
So
about?
you was telling me before the show.
I lost
you was,
45. Remember last
Yeah,
year?
you look good.
Dude, I lost fucking 45 pounds. I went on no sugar, no grains, and we shot the pilot, and they were like, listen, slow down, stop. Because the scripts all kind of do this. We'd have to change everything around. And when I started, Leary went, listen, while we're shooting this, you can live at crash service. I don't give a shit. If I see you, I want to see you with a donut in your fucking hand.
Why would you want to get that
Hang
with
on.
someone
Hang on,
that
you
wants you to be unhealthy?
Hang on, you fucking cock. Let me finish. But I didn't have to go this far. Is what I'm saying. I could have stopped at a certain point and been TV fat. This is.
But it's hard to control that.
It's hard. I'm a fucking addict, and when someone says, "Hey, eat whatever the fuck you want for the next fucking 3 months," I did. It's like, you know what I mean? Telling a heroin addict, dude, you can do heroin for 3 months because this movie that you're doing, you're a heroin addict in it. So feel free to use and then get so. Look, man, it is what it is.
What's the guy's name? Vinny?
Tortorich.
No, the guy.
Vinny Tortorich.
Vinny Tortorich, the guy that you playing?
No, oh, my guy is
Yeah.
called Bam Bam.
Bam Bam.
Yeah.
Is there a scene where he get his fat ass together and start working
Well,
out?
I'm at the end. It's pretty funny that he cares about me enough to write in at the end that I have to kind of get my shit together. There's stuff that happens that I can't reveal, but yeah, next year, as soon as this is done, actually right now, I'm gonna get a trainer and I'm done. I'm fucking done, dude. I'm really done. Here's the progression of this fat. This is my 6th fat, and here's the progression. I was trying to quit smoking. I was in shape. Couldn't quit smoking. Finally did. I couldn't do the both, like the diet and the thing. So I said, fuck food. I need to quit cigarettes because it's killing me. And I said, I'm going to just get fat. I got fat. Then my wife got pregnant, which is what we wanted, right? And that year was a crazy fucking year. Then we had the baby, okay? And then I booked this gig. And now here we are, okay? I need to get my shit together. That's it.
Do you read anything about like willpower or habits? Like,
No.
to me, when I hear all this stuff, like I agree with him. You do have to eat healthier. You do have to work out. All those things have to come together.
Yeah.
But it's almost, if you think about like AA or any of this other stuff, it comes from a place. I realize that I binge eat when I'm stressed and when I'm scared or when I'm angry, but I also do the same thing when I'm excited and I'm happy about something. And if you learn about your habits and where these things come from,
Yeah.
you can kind of be your own
I gave up.
trainer.
I gave up. No, I gave up. I know what I did. I gave up on because
But you
always
don't give up all the time.
I always have something addictive for me, like whether it be smoking or fucking or, fucking hookers or fucking food or, you know what I mean? I always have something evil lurking.
Because we're like comics, but we live in this fucking time when everyone's like upset. I was at Caroline's the other. I fucking forget who was saying this. I think it was Phil Hanley, but he was saying he was working with some '80s comic, and they were like, "Oh, so what clubs do you work?" And he was like, "Oh, Caroline's." And he's telling me the story in Caroline's in the back, and she's like, "Oh man, that green room, we used to do so much blow back there."
Yeah.
And he's like, "I don't know, really. My friends order salads,
Yeah.
and like they
There's
like
no more
we're
drugs.
supposed to just
They have
kill
salmon?
ourselves
Now
And,
at all.
Yeah, they really do. If you smoke a cigarette and you're not like you better be a pretty big headliner, or they're gonna be like, "Come on, dude." Like,
It's fucking weird, man. I mean, this is the last thing that I have. It's over. I'm done. I can't do it anymore. I can't fucking eat like this anymore. And here's the thing, I love food.
We all do.
I love it.
Bobby
Bobby
we
loves
all-
it to another
I
level,
love
though.
I love it.
Bobby loves it to another level.
Dude.
Bobby, like, he
I
gets
used to
so
sleep with
excited
food in
about
my
food.
bed.
What?
I used to sleep
That's
with
because you were poor.
That
And
might
you,
not
lived in, you lived in Haiti, and they would have stolen from you.
you slip your food in a machete, and
in
you
the kitchen.
You were the fat kid in
Can I say
Monster Ball.
something?
You gotta,
Can I say something? Cold
please.
turkey.
I don't know if you can say it.
You're gonna
Please
give it a
try.
shot.
Yeah.
Cold turkey doesn't work for most people.
I'm sorry. Did you say cold turkey doesn't work?
going off.
Yeah.
Oh,
turkey.
not eating cold turkey. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie,
Oh yeah, I
you
thought
just
you had it in your bed.
Because I heat my turkey up, I was going to say. Within the gravy, not in the microwave. It dries
Look.
the turkey out.
Can you get out your fat self for a second?
Whoa, okay. You're right. Wow. Okay.
Cold turkey doesn't work because
Yeah.
when you try to go cold turkey,
Yeah.
you just it's unrealistic.
Uh-huh.
Wean yourself off
Uh-huh.
and wean on good things. Wean. I said that correct. Wean.
See, I just think it's different for different people, dude.
It
The
is.
The only
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
This is his
the-
sixth
look,
fat.
dude. Yes, I know. So he should probably learn by now. But it'll be his seventh
should
stage.
know.
So
Yes.
look, I'm saying the only thing I've ever quit
I don't know what that
successfully.
means.
Can I
Six
say something
fat.
too? Can I say something too?
It's your show.
Thank you. I'm afraid this may sound, I know this is a cop out, and I know people go, fuck you, and only fat fucking motherfuckers will be like, I get that. But I feel like, if I get in shape again, I'm afraid that
You're gonna leave your wife.
No, I'm
for a better
afraid.
girl.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid of those situations. Chicks don't come up to me right now. You have to. I'm a fetish. You have to be into this to want to fuck me. Do you understand? Like a chick There's no chick coming up to me anymore going, oh, after the show. They're coming up to me going, we're a big fan, you know, you want to get some ice cream? I brought you fucking cupcakes. You know what I mean?
They do bring in cupcakes a lot.
So,
Enablers.
Y'all killing Bobby. Stop
Bitches.
bringing them cupcakes. Y'all killing them.
so listen, here's the thing, is that half of me is like, you know, it's like if I get into shape again and I'm fucking out in the road and all of a sudden it's like those days are back and I get scared of those fuckers.
What-
I'm very happy right
You
now.
ain't say nothing. What's back?
Like if a fucking chick comes up and is like, hey, what are you doing?
But you have checks and balances.
Bobby, your dick don't
Huh?
work no more.
You have checks and balances. You bring somebody that entertains you or takes care of you when you're, you know what I mean? You can
No.
you can put yourself in situations that when that comes, there's
You're
something-
absolutely right. Listen,
don't take the
I understand
Viagra
it's-
with you.
I understand it's a fucking excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
My-
don't fuck them.
My dick works, by the way, you fucking asshole. Being very hurtful tonight. No, I get it. I get it's all an excuse. I get all that fucking Anthony Robbins shit. I've been in the program. I've been off drugs for 30 fucking years. I get it. I am not done with food.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's so
You know
much.
what I mean?
To
Yeah.
me, it's more about that than it is about
Yeah.
weaning or going cold turkey or whatever. Because I'm just saying, I quit cigarettes cold turkey. Only thing I've ever quit successful in my life.
did too.
And it's just because I was ready. There's
Yeah.
no like other way to say it. I was just done. I was
I
just
started
like, I'm fucking
smoking
done with
cigars
these.
again.
It's
Well,
they're
can I
good.
just say something, though? I found this fucking place. I've been driving by this place near my house. It says cigars. Just random. Like just a little crappy storefront. It says cigars. I stopped in there the other day. I walk upstairs. It's a man club. It's a fucking man club.
Like homosexuals?
Like
No.
no, like 50s style. Like
Oh,
where-
homosexual. That is. I'm not gonna lie. I came back to your thing.
Hey, no, you can join for a certain amount a month. Okay, it's a cigar club, but you can join for a certain amount and be a member, and you get a code for the front door. You can go
Look how
24 fucking hours a day
And do what?
and smoke cigars, watch TV, play cards.
You could do that at your house.
Huh? Yeah, you can. I got a fucking 18-month-old child at my house. Can I really do that at my house?
You could do that downstairs, outside in front of your door.
Downstairs, outside, in front of my door. Where is that again? How do I get there? You fucking mook. I don't fucking have a basement, and I don't have an attic. I have a contemporary mid-century ranch.
Now you have a men's club.
It's right down the street, dude.
Did you join?
Did you? Yeah.
I fucking joined, man.
Why?
Like, we could all
Why
go.
you doing this to yourself?
Hang on, man. I'll tell you why. I think I'm switching fucking addictions. I think I'm actually saying, okay, I'm getting ready to drop this food thing. I'm going to go work the fuck out. I need this little thing to keep my fucking evil occupied.
It's like the take the edge off thing. You know, that's you
Yeah.
need like something to just like get
Yeah.
the
Why
shit
don't
out.
being healthy be your addiction?
yeah, that works.
that's
That-
ridiculous.
yeah,
That's fun.
Thank you.
I mean, I'm off sugar, gluten, dairy, eggs,
Penis.
corn. I mean, I did break up with my boyfriend, but yeah, I'm off a lot of things right now.
So technically, Will is nailing
Yeah,
it. First
no,
with the
I'm
gay
off-
thing, and now
I'm off everything.
he's back on track.
But it's fucking hard, and you have to find other ways. Like that's why I said if
Yeah,
you
that's
read
why you
these,
say when you're off gluten, you need the penis more than ever.
Yeah,
they
I
say,
completely
'cause-
agree.
What do you enjoy?
nothing. I'm
Oh,
really
okay.
sad right now. But what I'm saying is that I find other ways to take care of myself.
Like
and,
what?
I mean, for me,
How old are you?
I'm 29.
How old are you?
36.
Really? Jesus Christ, dude. You better really pick it up with the
Yeah,
career. Okay?
I know. Tell me about it. Thanks
No, I'm
for
kidding.
putting me on the spot and making me feel bad about myself.
No,
at the
you're
same
doing
time.
fine, dude. You're doing fine. Everybody knows who you are.
Yeah, shut up.
How old are you?
I'm 31.
31. How old are you, Will?
I'm 88.
How old
he
are you,
won't
Will?
tell you his age.
I'm 88.
Will, how old are
I'm
you?
88.
Will,
Can
listen,
I say
look
your
at my-
age?
how old is he?
Look at mine.
How old is he?
He's definitely in his 40s.
I'm in
He was
40
doing comedy.
I'm
42. My birthday's this week,
He
by
was
the
doing
way.
comedy in
Happy
92.
Happy birthday.
December 6th.
What do we get you? Like a fish? What do we get you?
I love fish. Fish is good.
Fish
Fish,
is
is
good?
delicious. Fish,
He's got good
vagina.
omega-3s. Look at that guy. He loves it.
It's a motherfucker, man. Food is the bitch for me. It's always been my.
You
it's
gotta grab
always-
control, man. You grab control of everything else in your life. Why you can't grab control of this?
Oh my God! Does this 50-year-old have to keep yelling at me? This whole time? Like, Jesus. Fine. Well, I'll figure it out in the next few decades, like you did. I don't know.
Look, Dave, you naturally skinny, so you just talking shit. I was 220 pounds. How about
Were you
that?
really?
I was 220.
Were you real? You were a fat kid?
I was a fat. You don't see the pictures?
I would love to see a picture.
I don't remember you being fat.
Yeah,
I've
I've
known you
known-
for a
I've
long
known-
time.
I've known-
Everybody calm down. Everybody
I've
calm
seen-
down.
I've never not seen him eating almonds. I'll tell you that much. He
Fucking
always,
almonds.
he always has.
Let me
almonds.
tell you something. How do you? Fuck almonds, man.
I'll say this.
I like a cashew.
but your taste buds change.
Yeah, you
They
got.
do.
but here's the
even
thing.
with cigarettes, because you
But
didn't
you
have
guys
taste
are-
buds with cigarettes.
Listen, I know I've been skinny 5 times, and I've been not just in shape. Will, you know the last time I got into shape, I got fucking a 6-pack. I was shredded. Okay.
What year was that?
That was 5 years ago.
5 years ago is 2009.
Yeah, whatever it was. I don't care. What does that mean?
Because I remember 2009. I remember you.
Dude, I got fucking pictures, man. You can go on the internet and Google it. Okay?
So 2009, you had a 6-pack.
I was a fucking 6-pack, dude. I was fucking
220 right here.
ugh,
It
ugh.
is impressive. I gotta say, it is.
All right,
I
220.
I give it up to anyone.
It's just a motherfucker though. And look, this is the time
He's
of year.
also black. Can we
This is-
put that in there?
Hey,
They,
did you make
they
a
just-
meme about it,
I
by
mean,
the way?
to
What's
me-
up with that?
To me,
Now
he
make
just
a
has to
meme.
go for a
It's
walk.
then and now.
It's definitely different. I mean, literally, he must. They have like faster metabolisms.
And
they
an
just-
extra
Whoa,
long-
whoa, whoa,
They,
whoa,
they
whoa.
do.
It's
All
true.
you have to do is take a motherfucking.
I
If
wanna-
you're a male
Can run
and you're
higher,
black, I
jump
swear to
faster.
God, all
Guys.
you have to do is like walk a mile and you have a 6.
All right,
Well,
listen.
you be a slave for 400 years. See what happens.
That's what I'm
to your DNA.
saying. Got
I
good
want
metabolism.
to say. Ooh, that came off. I want to say something though. Since I moved out of the city, it's affected me too because I'm driving everywhere now.
Yeah.
And we have a house with a fridge and cabinets and all this space, and you know what I mean. It's like my wife cooks now. She has a beautiful new kitchen that we. So it's a different lifestyle that I've never lived. Where, this I don't act like when I lived in the city. I had to take the train. I had to go to the subway. I had to fucking walk. I had to do all this shit. We were a single couple. There wasn't a lot of shit in the house. She cooked a lot, and it was pretty much, meat, vegetables, and whatever. You know what I mean? So it was a different. My lifestyle has become this fucking suburban, fat, bald guy with husband, father lifestyle, which I kind of sat right into. You know what I mean? I have to now break free of this shit and go back to the gym, get a trainer, and start absolutely stop eating carbs and sugar. Go back to no sugar, no grains.
But you still heard what she said? Your taste palette has to change.
She didn't say that.
You have to allow your
She
taste.
said my
she
taste
said-
buds.
Will
taste
change.
buds, taste palette, same thing.
When you take
you gotta
out-
allow, you gotta let
Yeah.
it change, so you
But
could
it is.
you could allow
but you're,
the change
you're
to come
acting
in.
like it's not the hardest thing.
no,
It
but
really
no,
is.
he's not giving
You've
you
been
time
off drugs
to
for
change.
how long? Because
30.
drugs aren't in your life. Like, yeah, there's
Right.
people that do it, but it's not the same as I have to eat
Food,
every
no,
day.
No, food is hard. I'm not saying it's not hard because unlike drugs, you never have to say life ever again. But food, you gotta see commercials. You gotta hang out with your fat friends. You gotta
Do
hang
you
out with
know
your
how hard
skinny
it
friends.
is to go somewhere and you
gotta see the
can't
commercials. You gotta have grease sliding down your arm. It's hard.
You are weird.
Down your arm.
Yeah, when you eat a burger.
But
Man,
like
see
I've
burgers.
become that
Grease
annoying
slide-
person that has to know what's in everything, and then you have to be like, "Hey, I want this, but not this.
Yeah,
and
but
can
that's
this
the
be on the
best-
side?"
I don't do
And-
that shit.
Yeah, but you feel like a loser. I mean, I don't even have the money to do half this shit, so it's like it's not. And then I eat it, and I don't even want to be eating it. It's fucking hard on every single level, and you're acting like he should just get his life together. I mean, that's not how it
Because
works.
he's stronger than what he think he is.
I believe everybody's
I'm
stronger
right
than what
here,
they
by
think
the
they are.
way.
I feel like he's acting like you're
was
dead.
not-
I'm
mean,
right
how
here.
do you do it?
Can I
Do
say
food.
something though? Can I say something though? What he's doing is doing it from. I get it. I've done that.
Bullying doesn't help.
All right, listen. Shut your face. I got fucking. Your CD is absolutely right. What's the name of it again?
Emotionally
Oh
exhausting.
God, you really.
Fuck
are.
you.
I know you're on my side, but I gotta tell you,
I've been
shut.
helping you the whole
I know,
time.
sweetie. But listen, I'm sorry. I have Italian in me too.
White
Okay?
crime.
Too much
White crime.
Italian.
Listen,
Too
I'm
much.
sorry, sweetie. No, I understand what he's doing though, and I've done it too. When I was in shape, I would fucking give the same shitty pep talk to fat dudes and yell at them and fucking do it. He's trying to do that shit. And you're right. It's the hardest thing in the fucking world to do. And
But it is like you said because you've done it before. It is doable. You know what I
of
mean? You've
course
done
it
it.
is.
You've done
Everything
it, so
is
you can
It's
fucking do
doable,
it.
but notice how it's not maintainable. That's the real message.
why?
Because you got to change your
Be-
lifestyle up.
Because not even that you have to change
is
your lifestyle, but I'm
maintainable.
telling you,
It
it's
is
fucking emotional.
maintainable,
You're
though.
saying that it's not emotional, or it doesn't have to, but it is emotional. Think of every time that you've made the switch. Maybe not
Everything
this
come
time
back to
because
your
of the
damn
show.
CD.
Go fuck yourself. But it is.
Ooh,
like it.
I like her.
But you know
I
what?
like
Feisty.
her.
But what I'm saying is that it's rooted in something, and maybe this time it wasn't rooted in something because of the movie or the show you're doing, but everything else there's a reason you switch. There's a reason you say fuck it. There's a reason you go down.
Nah, he's just fat.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck all of you.
I'm just kidding.
You're such a dickhead. This is why I love comedians. It's just ruthless. I mean, this beautiful fucking girl is giving this emotional speech. To
I know she's right on every level.
This fat guy, and there's just you guys are all fucking just staring, waiting.
I had that in the pocket for like a full minute while I was going. She's making in my head. I was like, she's making good points though, but I'm still going with it.
What do you find the most challenging for you to do?
Dude, not fucking eating. Do you understand? Here's the thing.
You could eat, Bobby.
Huh?
You could eat.
I know.
Just eat the right things.
I know. But
what's wrong with you? Eat the right things.
Because my anxiety.
Get full of the right shit.
You know, screaming it into the microphone won't help.
He said eat the mic.
It's not the same.
Listen. When I'm, I love you so much, bro. I hope you die. What I'm saying is that my anxiety, okay, my thing. Some people, you smoke weed, right? You get anxious, you smoke weed. You know, you get anxious. What do?
I smoke weed too.
You smoke weed.
Yeah.
What do you do when you get anxious?
I binge eat.
You binge eat. Okay, so you know, it's my anxiety from success or failure or whatever the fuck it is, from shows. I mean, it's now it's enhanced because I'm not this fucking struggling comic that can't pay his rent.
Yeah, it sucks.
Okay, I have money and I can fucking buy whatever I want. So it's a different lifestyle that my personality. It's not good for me. I'm the guy who fucking, you know, when I was going, you know, gig to gig and paying my rent and had to eat fucking noodles once a day, and you know, I had to walk home some nights because I didn't have I kept in shape. Now, later in life, it's a little more relaxed. It's a little, you know, we have dinner, we have breakfast, we have lunch. It's a weird fucking thing that I have to learn now to hit this bottom and say, fucking, I can't do this anymore. And I have to learn how to fucking take this new life and sacrifice. I don't want to fucking sacrifice. I hate sacrificing. I hate not having. I didn't have my whole fucking life. I don't think any of us. We all fucking, we're in this business because we want something that we can't fucking get. And we're gonna get it no matter what. And we see all these other fucking people get it. And we see people trying to get it and not, and we're just striving to get shit because we're fucking needy. We're fucking needy egomaniacs, man, that with inferiority complexes, and we want shit. And we want it to make us feel good, and we want accolades, and we want laughs, and we want fame, and we want money, and we want our fear to go away. You know? And sometimes fucking food does that. Food makes you feel good sometimes.
I remember when I quit cigarettes, like the thing that was very strange to me that was just like overwhelming was like this kind of like just like depressing emptiness about it.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh, but that's my thing. Like
Yeah.
I'm cigarette guy. Like I do this. It's just like an emptiness of what do I do with this time now?
Yeah.
Like now I'm just sitting here like, okay, what like
Yeah, like what am I gonna do?
Yeah, it's weird.
What am I
man.
gonna do when what else is there? And you're right, I have to find something else. You know what I mean?
Cigar Club.
I joined, man. I'm a fucking man.
I was addicted to video games and food, and laziness. I was addicted to laziness. If you believe that shit.
Yeah, no, I do. Laziness
Lazy.
is yeah.
Video games and food. If I was not doing video games or food, I was being lazy.
One of the
And
greatest
then-
things Patrice ever
Can I
said.
tell?
To me.
Can I do my
You want to rant? I'm sorry, I ranted. You rant. It's everybody.
Can I do my monologue?
Camera on. Will. No, go back on me first.
You did like a
Hang on
20.
sec.
You did a 20-minute monologue. and
I
shit.
just did a 20-minute monologue that I know I'm gonna get fucking shitty tweets for. So this is to you. Go fuck yourself. And now let's give Will Sylvince his own monologue.
He actually has a PowerPoint presentation for his rant.
So
Will, go ahead.
It's all just slides of his stomach.
It's just his abs. He's gonna show his abs like 6 times.
Anyway,
Go ahead.
after the 4th grade, I went right to the 5th grade.
It's like, all right,
Oh,
first
you
off,
know you got held back.
dude, that's not like really a bragging starting point, by the way. That's like every single one of our
I'm
stories.
talking
after
shit,
4th grade.
motherfuckers. Damn.
Everyone knows they don't have grades in Haiti.
Yeah, they just have one.
That
big,
was a whack laugh.
They have
You
one.
didn't even think that was
They have
funny.
one
You
big
forced
soccer
yourself
field.
to laugh. Anyway, Put me on point.
You were gonna
I
go
was
on a rant.
lazy. I played video
You
games.
get to go to the grade
and
with a tarp.
and I ate every and anything. You know what I thought I was doing? Because I was not eating pork.
Oh, the bombdana?
I thought I was not eating pork or red meat. I thought I was doing something with my life, and I did not do nothing but just.
You were in 5th grade. What were you supposed to
understand?
do with your
I
life?
was talking shit about the 4th to 5th grade, motherfucker. When he turned
okay.
the cameras on me.
Oh, okay. I get
Damn,
it.
Dave.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
I look, man.
That's a really bad rant.
You know, his rant or
Yeah.
mine?
You guys interrupted my rant.
Listen, man. Rants. First of all, rants stink unless you're fucking you're Doug Stanhope or somebody else. Fuck.
That's a good rant right there.
No, who is Shapiro? Shapiro does great rants. He's funny. You like Rick Shapiro?
Dude, I love Rick
psycho.
Shapiro.
Oh, he's
I
funny as
love
hell.
him, dude. He's one of my favorite people to be around,
funny
dude.
as hell.
Dude, he came in and read for this cartoon that me and Lewis wrote.
Right.
And he read for
Wait
a
a minute.
part.
How come I didn't read for a part?
I don't know. I'm sure we would love to have you. It
Well,
never got
Didn't
really.
invite no fat guy.
You guys were gonna sell a fucking show, and you never had me read for a
It
part.
was never going to sell a show. We were making a show with. We're supposed to make a pilot with Stand Up Labs with those guys, but we just had there was just like a few characters.
And HBO bought
And
a
they-
couple
they're-
episodes. Go ahead.
Backtrack.
They had
backtrack,
Rick Shapiro in.
backtrack.
God damn. So that's a fucking comic thing, this ego. Oh, now Bobby wasn't in it, so he's mad at me. No, but he came in and he read. I mean, we had 4 lines for him,
Right.
and he came in and he didn't say a word in the 4 lines, but he went off for a half hour,
Jesus.
and I'm just like, and then another half hour after of just telling me how amazing my writing was.
Really?
When you're like. Rick, I mean, you didn't read a word of my writing, but I still
Thank you.
just love it. And he's just like, hey man, if I could just maybe like hang out with you more, man. You just got like a writer's mind, and it's just every time I meet Rick, he's just the greatest.
Yeah,
I love
he's
him.
great. He's fucking crazy. I watch those videos on the internet.
He's so funny in Lucky Louie.
Yeah, he is.
Oh my god, he was so funny. in that
He
show.
really is.
Oh
man.
yeah, he's funny as shit.
It's weird. Who do we have? Are we making those comics anymore? Are we making the Doug Stanhopes and the fucking Shapiros and?
Well, because
who out there right now is that guy? You
A
know what I
mess?
mean? And Mitch Hedberg.
Well,
Who
dude,
is
they
that?
would get fucking ruined, man. That's actually the world. Those guys are not going to get opportunities, man, because guys like Louis or Burr or those guys, 10, 15 years ago when they were still figuring it out,
Yeah.
and those rape jokes weren't fucking polished and excellent, and it was like they might fail every now and then. Those are the ones that they'll fucking hang you for now. So like no one like at Comedy Central or whatever wants to give that guy. If he's nobody, they don't want to give him something because he'll get them fired.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what is comedy right now? I mean, are we
Michael Che.
What? Well, Michael Che's very funny, but he's a funny guy. What's wrong? I mean,
there's always gonna
I'm
be-
not-
I'm not
I-
saying that was
I
trying to go
think that Michael Che is hilarious, and there's a lot of
really
comics
funny.
there's a lot of new comics that are hilarious, but that style is kind of gone. That fucking rebel or that dangerous or kind of ranting or you never know what the fuck he's gonna say and very opinionated comedian is fucking gone.
But it's gonna come back around. It always comes back around.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all a
right,
cycle.
right now it's joke writing. Am I right? It's more about the set up, punch, tag,
Get that
but,
laugh in.
But I don't. But
I don't think that's
but I don't
true
think.
because
I don't think.
alternative comedy is kind of taking over.
No, but they've already taken over. That's
Yeah.
already fucking gone. I think it's right now. It's if you look at these comics, they're very. Their jokes are great. I mean, it's just we're not doing those guys that might die aren't.
This is what
You
I
know
see
what I
a lot,
mean?
dude, and I see this like all over the place. And it's not an insult to anyone, but I see really, really good joke
Yeah.
writing, and it's not even like, oh, this guy can write jokes, this
Yeah.
guy can write jokes. But there's a lot of jokes that I almost feel like you could take these and give it to this guy, take his and give it to this, like take them all and switch them. And there's no one who it's like
Like a
there's
strong
no
personality.
those comics where it's like, no, that's that guy's thing, like almost like someone
Silhouette.
else.
You silhouette.
Yeah.
Like back in the exactly. It's a that's what I said. We've said it before on the show. Well, like back in the day when I came up with Patrice, Burr, Dane, Bob Marley, me, we were all kind of the same, but we were all different. You know what I mean? We all
very
You know,
different.
we all had this. We went to the same clubs. We were at the same place every fucking night of the week, but we were very different. And when I came to New York, it was the same thing. Norton, Voss. All these guys. Will was here. We were all the
Yeah,
same
you guys
places.
like bust balls in a similar way, but you're all very different kind of
Very
personalities.
fucking different. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the last conversation with Patrice that I ever had. That's what he was going off on was how much he hates that. He goes, I just hate the like detached I don't have anything in this. This is just how I write a punchline. Like
Yeah, but
like,
but
you know.
here's the thing. I don't think if that's what's paying, if that's what is making. Back when I was coming up, doing Evening at the Improv was what comics strive to do. 7 minutes of clean material or 4 minutes of clean material. Getting on television was the fucking thing to do. I could give a fuck about getting on TV and doing a monologue. I could. What is it going to do for me? What's it going to do? Nothing.
But young comics they all want to get on the
Yeah, that's fine. But what does it do for them?
But I mean, the game.
What does it do?
But the
Yeah,
game is
Who was the
changing.
last person
Hold
to do
on.
stand up on the David Letterman show?
Hold on, a lot of these comics.
Nobody.
I
Let
won't
me-
mention. I
hang
No,
on
a
one
lot
sec.
of I mean, Lenny Marcus did it
think-
a couple,
yeah.
like a week or two.
I think
couple
Joe
weeks
List was
ago.
pretty close to that.
Yeah, but back in the
But they
day,
don't do nothing for comics now.
blew
No,
them
I'm
the
adding-
fuck
I'm
up.
They don't do
that's-
nothing for them. I
I
know
don't
comics who did these night shows. They did like all these
Yeah.
night shows, and they still.
Comics go. I'm talking about comics go out and have a set. Like I'm talking.
they called
like,
night shows?
Gary,
Whatever,
Dude,
man.
do you see Gary Goldman, Seth Meyers? Like it's like the perfect late night set. You're like, it couldn't be any better than that.
Right.
It was
And what
so
did that
good.
do for Gary's
Hilarious.
road?
But
Like,
that-
what did
but
that do for Gary's like that really? Like
But
what?
to me,
Like not what it
that's-
should. Definitely
but-
not what it should.
Gary Goldman is one of the funniest fucking joke writers,
Oh, man.
comedians
Oh,
on the
he's
fucking planet
amazing.
walking right now. He does TV sets and it's spotless, perfect perfection joke writing.
Then he looked like
Okay?
Superman.
Right?
But there's
and
nothing to
and
do
it's
with
like he
stand-up
should,
afterwards.
but he should be selling out theaters.
No, that's my point. I thought him and Ted, I watched do like these perfect late night sets over and over. And that is something. It's like no, you just. It's. I'm not saying it does nothing, but it's definitely not like I'm saying doing something like a huge podcast could do way more for their career than
You know
than
why?
a late
Because
night
too
set.
many.
There's so much stuff for people to watch, whether it's
It's- yeah.
cable,
Exactly.
internet,
It's too
whether
many-
it's
yeah.
listen to a podcast,
Yeah.
whether it's like whatever.
The
Yeah.
comedy
There's
can't
too
just
many
be a
late night
stand-up
shows.
anymore, and I think people keep fighting that because I love it and I just want to do stand-up. But it took me a long time to be like, I don't want to live this life anymore, and you have to do something else. So it's like I
What
loved
life?
it. This life of like being on the road and playing for 4 people, and then you get one Twitter follower that doesn't ever read your tweets again, and like you have to do something more, and everybody fights it. Like I always say, like people always told me because I started when I was young, you're so lucky that you found your passion early. But then I have to find my second passion because it doesn't pay shit and nothing happens from it, and you have to find
Well,
another way to reach people.
I don't believe that.
And I think Gary Goldman and Ted Alexandro and some of these brilliant guys that I love, they have to find something else to reach people. So that's why podcasts help, and that's why YouTube helps. And it sucks that you have to do it, but you can't just do stand-up anymore. It doesn't make anybody money.
I mean,
and it's all about money.
Well, not
That's the
anybody.
scariest thing for me right now because you see these guys that are fantastic like Gary, and you're like, why isn't he like one of the biggest comedians in the world? You know,
You
it's
also
like
have to
what
be good at
chance
business.
do I even have? What do I even want to strive for to try to get on this
Right.
late night
Everybody
show?
in New York
when
City
I
is
see all the
funny.
guys that have the late night sets, and they're still trying to play the places, and I'm also trying to play, and I
Yeah.
don't even have it.
Well, you're bringing up a good point, dude. This is the fear that we live in. Is you don't know when your shot comes. Now, there's certain people that, they get it and they just go and they go from one job to the other and you're like, wow, that's fucking and they do not get me wrong, they work hard.
Oh yeah.
Do not get me wrong. People aren't just giving shit. I really don't believe that anymore. I mean, I think that people who get stuff, they have to work hard because not only do they have to work hard, when they get those big, huge opportunities, they have the same fear that I would have, and they overcome it, and they perform, and they actually prevail.
Yeah,
okay?
like, and even if they weren't willing to work hard, that'll get weeded out. Like, you think if Che wasn't willing to work hard, he came in as a
I don't know.
writer
I
on
think-
SNL,
I don't know
and
why.
then, like,
That's
you know,
funny
like-
that you brought up Che. I'm not even talking about Che. I think Che.
no, but I'm just saying an
I
example of
think
someone who
he's
got a lot of success
hard,
early.
Hard fuck. These guys, all these people have to bring. They have to,
Of course,
work
yeah.
their asses off. You can't just get an opportunity and do nothing with it. You have to fucking really kill it.
Follow through.
Follow through as best as you can and have the goods after that. Because look at it's all these people that are hiring people. They're into making money. They're not just hiring people to give fucking money away.
Said
Do you
that.
understand?
Said that.
Huh?
Yeah.
I said that.
Right. Well, it's
No,
like
you're
my-
right, and there is other shit to do, and like you're doing. I mean, this is like a totally different format than stand-up comedy that you found to like connect to your fans and shit, and then they'll come out to your shows. Like that's a great,
And I'm
that's
doing
like
my,
the new
I'm doing
thing
my
now.
sketches.
Yeah, absolutely. But look, here's the thing: is that you do live in that fear, bro. I mean, look, I've done TV. I've done TV shows. I've done a couple flicks. I do stand up. I make money. But there's when I'm 60. What about when I'm 58, 55? What am I going to do? You start looking I don't care if you're 30, you're looking at 40. When you're 40, you're looking at 50. When you're 50, you're looking at 60. And when you're a stand-up comedian, you're sitting there going, "Holy shit, I don't want to be here." But I do think you have some control over that. I really do. I believe that if you're a shitty actor, go become better. If you're not good at writing, go become better. You know what I mean? You know, I learned that with Joe DeRosa and Billy Burr. You know, there was one thing, if I learned anything from those guys, is that we had nothing going on. Well, Billy, you know, of course, did. He was headlining. I was headlining. We all making money, but we were sitting, nobody was giving us a fucking shot, and we said, let's just go write our own fucking movie. Let's make it ourselves. You know, and Will has done that too, where it's like, okay, nobody's going to give us a movie, nobody's going to give us the money. We'll just raise our own money. We'll work our asses off, save it. We'll put it in, and then we'll do it ourselves. And it paid off. I mean, look at one fucking me and Joe in a diner, a conversation that we said this should be a movie. How many times have you done that? And we did it, and then that became in the Tribeca Film Festival. That's a fucking holy shit goal in my life. I was there. I know the people that run it. You know, that's a connection that I'll always have.
That's awesome.
That, you know, then it became a book deal with Simon & Schuster. I'm a published author. What the fuck? I don't even know what you're to use. Okay?
Well, that's what you got to do now. You got to create your own opportunities. You can't just play at the clubs and think someone's going to
But then that became a script deal with FX. That one little conversation in a diner that we acted on, we were proactive on, became something. And people do that all the fucking time.
Well, Bobby, the thing is, what you said earlier is you got to follow through. You should have had another book deal, another movie, another your.
He's got a TV show coming out.
Yeah, I got an hour special coming out. I have an hour special coming out in a month that I produce myself.
I didn't say you. I was talking in general.
All right, well, I've been doing that.
You're making really intense eye contact, though.
Yeah, dude. I fucking.
I
actually
look at people when I talk to them.
I
see they lying and shit.
I have a huge show. I have a huge show coming out on FX with Dennis Leary.
When you say huge, you talking about you or the
no, it's a fucking big show, dude.
You gotta say no pun intended when you talk about yourself.
Ugh. All right, let's go to the chat real quick.
Just a quick thing. Mookie Phillip asks, is the uncertainty of this business worse than the monotony of a regular job?
Somebody
What
explain
does
that to me,
monotony
please.
mean, please?
Somebody explain that to me.
Is it worth
all
the
those
risk?
words.
You know?
All those words.
It's either being bored and not know, like, this is your life forever, or not knowing if you're ever going to have more than kind of open mics or shitty road shows.
Is it okay? You have a. Here's the deal.
It's hard to compare, but
There's no pressure on you though when you just go into your dumb job that you don't like. You don't have to like step up. When you're a comedian, you have to bring it all the time. You're always worried this show wasn't good enough. I didn't get. I'm not playing at that place.
Unless you're doing cruise ships for the rest of your life, cruise ships you ain't gotta step it up. You just got.
But that's
say, hey,
like having a desk
was
job.
that the boat
I
or was
think
are you drinking?
But can I say something on that though? You can't just get a cruise ship. That's a whole thing you have to kind of work into and know the guy and this guy, and then you get in there and you can't fuck that up. I know guys who've waited their whole career to get that gig and then did something fucked up and then they're booted, gone forever. And then where do they go? So it's up to you. I mean, that's why comics were fucking psycho. When we're out of our fucking minds.
But it's like
because we love the shit that we live in because that's where we get our funny.
Yeah, that's what I was saying to this guy's question. When you go like, is the trade-off worth it? It's like asking someone who just bought like a hat, is that hat worth the money? You're like, well, obviously to us it is because we all chose to do this.
Did you smoke weed before you came here?
I always smoke weed.
Okay,
before
great.
Is that not the perfect analogy though? I'm just saying it's like obviously the trade-off is worth it to us.
But the thing is,
because we did it, so we're trying to do it.
But if we're going to use your analogy, you don't know. You don't know if you're going to lose that hat tomorrow. You don't know if someone's going to say that hat's ugly and then you put it in a drawer the rest of your life.
No, sure. None of us know what's going to happen. But the point is, he's saying, is it worth trading the certainty of what's going to happen for the monotony?
But you don't do stand up for the work.
Can I say something? I'm going to say something right now.
You've been saying
because I have to have a mortgage, to have a wife, to have a child, and you have all this stuff that you need to actually just keep it, not get more, just keep. Okay, is fucking daunting. Now, imagine if you have a fucking 9 to 5, 5 days a week. And you go in and you fucking do your job and you make enough money, you worked it out, you keep everything, all right? And maybe you get more as a raise or a bonus and blah, blah, blah. But you go there. Or you fucking roll the dice and do comedy, and then you look at your look at January, and you don't have any dates. Okay, there's nothing
Can
in
I say-
January.
can I say-
Now, is that going to happen though? I mean, that's
Well, no,
pretty
hold on,
fucking
hold on.
scary.
Can I interrupt?
I don't think you can
I
do it
say
then.
not
I mean-
just comedy, any kind of thing that you pull yourself out of the matrix. Whether you want to run a fax machine, you make fax machines. You want to run a dog walking business, whatever. That you still rolling the dice on your self-contained
well,
business.
fax machines are
What are you
pretty
talking about?
obsolete.
was gonna
So
say,
that's
maybe-
like a bad
Yeah, that's
entrepreneurial
like-
idea. Yo, I'm gonna make fax machines. Yeah, people
Yo,
scan
be
now.
great.
It
Check it
just
out.
came out in Haiti.
I got a new business. I'm gonna actually convert tapes to CDs.
Hold on, is this all on me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
all on
buddy.
It's not 97
You
anymore.
went from
Fax
dog
machines are
walking
done.
Y'all
to
know what I
fucking.
mean.
Why don't you go to
No,
typewriters
I get
or
what,
like
I get what you're
elevator
saying.
attendants?
Anything that's entrepreneurial and you
Anything.
don't have
Yes.
a fucking safety
Yeah, I
net
mean, look.
is fucking
But then
scary.
again, a 9 to
But-
5 is not
But
guaranteed.
that was-
The boss
Oh,
could like
God.
say,
Oh,
"Yo,
not
you know what?
anymore.
No,
Not
go home,
anymore.
man.
Not
Okay.
in this economy.
But not so many people are like killing themselves
Yes.
and ODing
Oh, yeah,
like
absolutely.
comedians are all the time.
But-
and
That's
you
just
know,
the lifestyle,
Robin
though.
Williams killed himself. He was one of the most successful comedians of all time. He touched pretty much almost everybody's heart on
Yeah.
this whole fucking planet.
Right.
And he couldn't handle the pressure.
Right. You're right.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah.
my problem.
Hold on.
We
Is
just
it-
got you heated. Didn't
Yeah.
we? Yes.
But my problem is when you ask if it's worth it, and to me, the
Have I
amount
told
of
you to
work.
shut your face? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Come on.
You know I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Go ahead. Go
You're
ahead.
gonna have to put Kale in it to shut her up.
I'm kidding.
Go fuck,
I
go
fucking
go
love
fuck
you.
themselves.
Go ahead.
But what I'm saying is, like, for me, because I get comics ask me all the time, is it worth it? And that question's the wrong. If you ask dumb questions, you're gonna get dumb answers. But
Right.
it's like, to me, the amount of work that it takes to be any kind of successful, it's never gonna be worth it. You just have to like doing it.
Well, no, but
And
that's
to
what I'm
me-
saying. There's no like, is it worth
Passion.
it? It's like, look, is this life better?
Passion.
Ultimately, if I weigh
Yeah.
the pros and cons, is this better than if I just
No.
got a job?
But can I say
don't
s-
get to know because I don't get to live both lives.
Passion.
I'm making a choice to do this one.
Okay, here's the deal. I'm right now in my career, I am at the best place I've ever been. I'm doing exactly what I've wanted to do. I'm doing stand-up comedy when I want to, where I want to. I don't really have to go to these places I don't like going anymore. And I'm making good money and where I do play, and I'm on a television show that I fucking love with people that I fucking admire and I love, and it's funny and it's on the network that is my favorite network. I am in a beautiful place in my life right now. I have a house, I have a child and a wife. It's unbelievable, okay? And I'm still worried. I'm worried about if the show goes
Yeah.
fucking 9 years, what am I going to do then? I still have those psychotic thoughts of I'll be 50-something, and what am I going to do
But-
then?
but
Am
you-
I going to have enough money? Is the show, what the fuck's going on?
But you've been there before. You've been there when stuff fails and fall on your face, and you pick yourself back up and you find another
no,
way.
but that's the actual. I want to say
The
this to this
drive.
guy. That's the fear of that. The fucking anxiety of that is what fucks us up. But it's also what gets us to become a better actor, become a better stand-up, to get these gigs, to get into clubs that refused us or rejected us before. It's to make your own movie or to get your own film festival. That's the stuff that pushes you because that's
Not being content.
that pushes you out of the business, and you've seen those people just gone. They're just, where are they?
Yeah.
They're gone because they gave up. They couldn't do it.
Not being content.
Right.
Yeah, dude, this
Not
whole
being
this whole
happy.
thing, it's like long.
So you're saying that
periods.
we could never find happiness? That's what you're saying.
No, I'm saying.
I'm just from what I've done so far. The whole thing is like long. It's like bursts of a lot of happiness. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You get these bursts of like you get something and it's a big thing, and then a lot of like anxiety, depression, shit like that.
Yeah.
But it's like how many cycles of that before you're like, that's just kind of me, and that's how I
Yeah,
operate in
that's
this
me.
world.
This is me. Look,
and whatever.
I honest to God, my therapist told me that. It's like, I figured it out. I was like, look, I get fat, I get skinny. My struggle is I'm trying to deal with my addictions or my fears, my anxieties without medicating myself, without fucking
That's the
loading up
best way
with
to
all this
go.
shit. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I could do it. I could go take all this Prozac and all this shit and then just be this, hey, what's up? I can't do it. I just can't.
Did your shrink want to put you on that stuff?
What?
Did your shrink want to put you on that
No,
stuff?
he wants
No?
me to fucking work through my problems.
That's good.
That's very
I feel like the majority of them just want to put you on shit.
Go to the chat room real quick.
Take some Lexapro.
Lexapro.
That's what mom
I would
tells
love to
me.
fucking take a pill and then be okay, but I don't think it would work for me.
White people take pills like crazy.
Yeah, because we can.
I was
afford
on
them.
Lexapro. It didn't matter.
Yeah, you know what we don't do? Shoot anyone over it.
Oh.
What? We're not on
Damn,
board with really racism?
We'll go. What do you got, Deepu?
Black Lives Matter, all
That's not
right?
where we're all at anymore.
Deepu, what do you got?
Strawberry Sucker asks,
Strawberry what?
Strawberry Sucker.
I love the
Is she a
names.
stripper?
No, it's a he.
Is
it?
Is it a guy?
I don't know. Is it a guy or a girl?
I think it's a guy.
Okay, go ahead.
That's actually, you'll see why. Is
Bobby
it-
Kelly sucked my dick. Is that
He asks, is it me or is Bobby exuding a sexual energy tonight? He's squinting his eyes like Antonio Banderas.
no, I'm
You
just.
got that voice too.
Do I really?
The sexy little. When you're sick,
Yo,
you have
stop
a little
squinting your
sexy
eyes
voice.
at me, man.
Well, I'm not. I'm not sexy at all. I find myself. I hate myself. I hate my.
Bobby, you're
I
not
have
the
to-
only one.
This has become AA.
You hate me?
No, everybody
Oh.
hates you.
Wow, Jesus Christ. Well, I really.
He's a bully. I don't know why he's here.
I really hate taking showers right now. I hate being naked.
You
I hate-
this fat thing's getting out of control, man. You don't want to wash your ass?
I wash my ass. I hate it though.
Wait, fat people can't wash their ass? That's a-
No, at some
all
point
part of him
it
being
hurts.
fat.
Oh, really?
Dude, I almost fucking pulled a rib muscle. No, I'm kidding.
Okay. I'm like, whoa, get a loofah or something.
Nah,
Stick it
dude.
up there.
It's yeah, I fucking hate it. I hate myself right now. I hate myself physically. It
Just
sucks.
lose the weight.
I'm gonna.
You love yourself again.
I will. Why can't you talk to me like that all the time?
Because
I
you
like.
want me to eat the microphone.
I like.
That's not the
A what, a
same.
microphone?
You've been doing this long
What's
enough
up?
to know that yelling and eating the microphone are two different things.
That's
First of all,
true.
your titties are delicious.
I hate you so much right now, Will. I hate you
That's first and
so.
foremost.
Go fuck
First and
yourself.
foremost.
Can I say something? In Haiti, that is actually the highest of compliments.
That is
Because it has to do with
that's,
food
uh,
and your body. So they're saying that your titties are like delicious like food.
Yeah, I mean, I can say racist stuff back if you're going to say sexist stuff.
Come on, do it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Come on. Finally, a feminist who gets it. I've been waiting my entire life.
I tell Bobby got nice titties.
What?
You're
You're
first
an
of all,
asshole.
that's different, and second of all,
What
why
the fuck are you agreeing with
Why
them
the
for?
fuck would you make me uncomfortable in a room full of dudes? It's
Yeah.
it's actually really shitty, Will.
Ooh.
I apologize then. You want me to go on camera and apologize?
No,
and
I want you to
shit?
go off camera.
You
and
are on
apologize.
camera.
Hey, can I say something? She's right. I think she's right. You're an asshole.
Shut up, Bobby. Every
What?
girl in here, you guys sexually harass. Now I'd say one little titty joke. I'm getting a freaking.
Well, no, listen, man. Some girls are all right with it, and she's apparently not. So there you go.
Yeah,
I apologize. I won't look at them again.
it's
Thank
all
you.
about reading the vibe.
How about you not talk about it?
Now,
and
Liz,
make it a subject.
you promised us some racist stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
tons. I have tons.
Are you really racist?
Yes.
I've dated.
Italian from
I've
Jersey, what do you
dated 3
expect?
black guys,
So
and I've
yeah.
had
That
my heart broken.
that means she's racist.
I mean, I can.
When you have to point out
when
that
a
you
black
date
person
black
breaks your
guys-
heart, I'm pretty sure that's where racism comes from.
Really?
Yes.
What? What's that?
Really?
That's what all those slaves did.
Yeah.
They broke
They
white
broke
hearts.
hearts, motherfucker.
Maybe you
They
want
broke
to
hearts.
be racist all along.
Get on the boat. I'll never
And you
forgive
dated
you for
black
this.
guys.
I would see my race. I did my racist research. I was like, I'm not just gonna hate them as a whole. I'm gonna find individual things to hate about them. That's
This
dedication.
whore broke my heart.
Hold on. That's
She
you-
done went and fucked another black man in front of me.
Is that a black guy or
No,
British
that was a
guy?
slave owner. Remember white people? All right, nice talking to you. I was kind of going with
Hanky
the whole theme.
Hanky sheaf.
Give me the hanky
Hanky sheaf.
It's a
Yeah.
It's a fucking bandana. It's not a hanky sheaf.
Hanky sheaf.
What is it?
Well, actually, nothing is a hanky.
When you say a
chief.
bomb,
Yeah, what's a hanky shape? Is that what you masturbate into?
this is the bomb bandana. So when you say,
Oh, do you have like a sexist bandana or like just bad
are you
joke?
still, you're not
He-
really
he
mad
trying
about
to
that.
tell you about
I think
You're
it's
not really.
I've known him like 12 years. I consider him a friend, and for him to
One titty joke. One titty joke.
It
It's gonna
doesn't-
mess up 10 years of that.
first of all, you're just annoying in general. But I think it was shitty. I'm allowed to think
Oh,
it was
I
shitty.
say a lot of shitty jokes.
and it was out of nowhere. We weren't even
He
talking
does
about
say a
my
lot of shitty jokes. That's a good point. I'm trying to
yeah,
moderate.
I don't agree with all the fatso jokes either, but
We can't be police joke cops. I said
it's
one
not
bad titty
it's
joke.
not, it's not joke cops, but you know that
Yeah.
know that's pointing out. First of all, we weren't even talking about it. You made it a subject. Now we have to fucking talk about it.
Yeah.
No, we
Before
don't.
I was just a comedian. Now I'm
Sure.
somebody that holds tits. Like it's annoying.
Did you look at
I
Bobby?
like the way you say "hold tits" makes you sound like
Yeah, I'm like a
it's like
tit.
a retirement
I'm like-
plan.
I'm
It's
like-
Yeah, but you know what sucks?
I'm holding a lot of money in
Here's
gold
what
and
sucks
tits.
is now I'm trying not to look at her tits. It
I'm not gonna lie.
stinks.
I've been looking at that the whole
I did
time.
not.
You did something.
Nacho, put put that blame on me.
Ah, dude, I'm not gonna
did
lie.
that.
You
No, I
really
did
did.
not.
You weirdly sexualized
Yeah,
Liz
dude.
to me too.
See?
There's something about that.
See?
'Cause
I
you
was
say nice
just
tits,
a person.
and then
You
she's
guys-
uncomfortable
I was
about it,
just
and then
an
that's kind of a
annoying
thing.
person,
You
and now I'm
guys-
an annoying person with tits. So
Yeah,
fuck you.
now
You
she's
got-
doubly annoying because she's a chick, she's a comic, and now she's I my tits, and now we have to talk about tits for the next
I don't
half
want
hour.
to. I don't want
Yeah,
to.
the racist stuff wasn't even that racist.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I was gonna get into some deep fucking Missouri shit with Dave, with fucking
And now he's-
politician
They got
Dave.
an extra bone in the.
Yeah, and I was attracted to her nose.
Speaking of
her
race-
nose.
Thank you. I have lots of nose insecurity.
Speaking of race,
I like your nose. It's
Thank
sexy.
and
I think you're a really
sex
good joke writer.
shit. What's that lady's
See,
name that
Dave
attacked
knows what he's
Obama's
doing.
kids?
but now, but I mean, now all I
All
can
I've
think
ever
of is,
wanted people to notice was my jokes.
well,
and
you should zip your hoodie though if you don't want any
it-
titty jokes.
I mean, it's a cardigan, and they're not out.
get her the.
See, I think
titty-
you-
we have a
Why
titty.
is it-
We have a titty blanket here.
Now,
for
I think
girls.
you're, you're victim blaming a little.
a little
Get
bit.
the, get the
I'm-
YKWD titty
I'm not
blanket.
even like.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I mean, isn't this
See,
what all
but thing is-
terrorism is about? People wearing shit.
They moved on. You made a more big of a deal than what it was. Nobody was.
Ah, that's almost a titty joke again, right there. All right, well,
I
now
mean,
we
and again, it's victim blaming. So go
Oh,
fuck
you're a
yourself.
victim
Oh,
blamer.
shit.
Go fuck yourself.
I love it. This is reverse racism. This is titty racism.
I think Will's flustered for the first time
You're
on the show.
flustered. Yeah,
Good.
you're
Not
Good.
flustered
You don't
at
know what
all.
to do, Will.
Good. Eat some almonds and shut the fuck up.
Oh! See that, man? Get some more water because your mouth is dry, bitch. Oh, shit.
I'll
I
take
got the
one.
bomb bandana. What's the chat room talking about?
Cosmic Cow says fax machines aren't actually obsolete. Still very prominent in the corporate world.
Thank
So
you.
there you
Thank
go.
you. What's his name? What's that guy's name?
Cosmic Cow.
Yeah, but he's from India. No offense.
Nope, none
Wait,
taken.
who? Him or
I-
Cosmic Cow?
Cosmic Cow.
I had a court. I got a speeding ticket and I got out of it doing like 6 hours or whatever. And the woman, I called the court and I was like, "Can I send in this form for my 6 hours?" And she's like, "You can fax it." I was like, "Okay, can we use something that I can scan it to you in a second? It's gonna
Right.
take. I'm gonna have to walk somewhere and pay money. Like, who's faxing shit? It's
I
dumb.
faxed like this
I mean,
year.
you're
I
old,
believe.
Will.
Dude, my
No, I got a brand new HP laser printer / scanner / fax machine, and I scanned something earlier this year.
Scanning is different from faxing.
Faxing. I faxed something earlier this year.
I think there's
Why
an
would you-
app.
Earlier this year.
There's
Why
an
would
app
you-
There
where
is,
you
it's
can like
awesome.
scan it from your phone.
Yeah,
and
why
then
would
you
you
can
ever
John
fax
knows.
something?
Because I got a
John
good machine. I
knows
want to
the
use
shit.
it.
It's
John
so funny
knows the
though.
shit.
It's so funny that this guy wrote, "How dare Barbie ask her to zip up her hoodie?"
Fuck Yo TV says, how dare Bobby ask her to put on a hoodie? I'll turn this shit off as soon as that happens.
Oh Jesus.
I don't agree with that either. I don't like that.
First of all, can I say something though? It's interesting that that is interesting to me because we're talking about how much I hate my body. I really do. I fucking hate it. But if I was really in shape right now, I'd probably be here with some type of sleeveless something. If I was shredded with a tight shirt on, or if it was the summertime, I'd have some type of wife beater on. And
you would love muscle jokes.
I would.
Someone's
If
like,
someone was like, "Oh my god," if some girl was like, "Oh my god, take that shirt off," I'd be like, "Fucking," I would love every compliment of nice fucking whatever.
You would wear Ed Hardy.
I would.
But
What
he's
I'm
wearing a
saying
V-neck.
is that it's that when you have you're a pretty girl. You're a pretty
I
girl.
can't win regardless, by the way. If I dress
Yeah.
frumpy,
Yeah.
then I'm just like, oh.
No, I'm saying though, but you're a pretty girl, and I think that you're a sexy girl too. I mean, stereotypically, you're what men would find attractive. You are. You're cute. You're kind of you're attainable too. You know, you're not like this smoking model, but you're a good-looking girl. No, I don't mean.
You fucking danced around that for 10 seconds. You danced around that whole topic.
I mean, people could bang you because you're not that great. That's all I'm
You
saying.
fuck
That's all-
three black guys, so we know you're open-minded.
But what I'm saying
point,
is
good point.
that I mean, you're really not mad that much at Will, right?
I'm mad that. I mean, I honestly.
You're not
to me-
mad. You're. What is the word?
are you mad at Will or the patriarchy? Who are you
I'm
mad at?
mad that
Sorry,
in
Will.
general, I mean, and you should, I mean, maybe I feel like there's more black guys accepted in comedy, but as a woman, I am usually the only woman on panel,
Right.
and I don't want it to be a subject. I mean, if you
Right.
personally went like, as a female comic, have you experienced, then we're going to make it a subject, but right now, I was
Right.
just a comic, and he
Right.
took me out of that. Now,
Right.
I'm a fucking woman, I just had a speech about how I look attractive. I mean, I don't want to hear that. It's not, I've been
Right.
working for
It
13
was
years.
one joke, and you made more of a big deal than what the joke was.
Because-
And they had moved moved on from it?
Because I was pissed off about it, and I'm allowed to be pissed off. Just like he's
so
allowed.
I got
you
to censor
called him-
I got to censor what I say.
I'm allowed to be sensitive about something that it,
No,
you
she
made it a
did-
topic, dude.
Yeah.
Huh?
You made it a topic.
I didn't make it a topic. I
Yes,
just
you
said
did.
one stupid joke. I
It
say a
doesn't
bunch
matter.
of stupid jokes
It doesn't matter.
all day,
Everybody then
every
just
day.
said that now my tits are a subject. They're
You
like, I
made
did
it a
notice.
subject.
Go
You
fuck
made it a
yourself.
subject.
Go fuck
That's
yourself.
Dave,
but
your
that's what
balls
I'm
look great in those jeans.
Thank you.
Dude, I've been wearing them like half out this whole time, and no one said shit.
God, like,
And it's just-
seriously,
thank
really,
you.
really
You know
good.
what?
It's nice that
But
someone
also-
I'm
recognizes.
offended at that comment because Dave is a fucking great comic. First off, all right, and he should be proud. You should be proud of your fucking where you've come to, and not just be looking at his balls. Fuck.
And I feel
But
like
you
just-
know what's going to happen is you're going to get a whole bunch of comments that are going to be like,
Let's-
she should
let's-
shut her
hang on one
face.
second.
She should shut her
Let's-
face,
let's-
and she should be grateful that
Okay.
people are even looking
Hang
at
on
her
one
tits.
second.
Someday she's going to be an old bitch. She talks too much. I've been on podcasts. I've been on YouTube.
Let's hang on. Let's find out if you're stereotypically right. I have no idea what this says. From the top down, read the chat room and read the next 5 things, and don't fucking disobey me like you always do when you go, that was not funny. Just
Okay.
read from the top down, people, please.
Fuck Yo TV says her platform for being offended is nonsense. Period.
See?
Go ahead,
Or what?
wait.
Or what for being
That's
offended?
one.
That's one where,
Okay, wait.
where I'm
We got one. You
ridiculous.
got one. Go ahead. What's number 2? Number 2.
Clue 426 says I can see her titty meat.
2. That's
2.
another.
Okay, you
now
have
it's a,
2.
it's a subject.
Now, number 3.
I'm going to give
Number
her
3.
titty meat as well. Yeah, so,
I'll
yes,
give you
that's,
titty
also,
meat.
that's also about the titties.
All right, go
I'll
ahead.
give her
What's
that one.
number
All right.
Throw 3.
I'm just looking for more stuff that's relevant to her.
To be fair, you said comments about your titties. Did you include titty meat in that? Or was that not? All right.
Go ahead.
We'll make that neutral. She didn't get that one.
19 James C says, remember last week when Will said Dina has a nice ass? Dina didn't care at all. So, you know, everyone's got
you
like
do
a...
for Dina.
Yeah.
That's 4.
that's-
Okay.
that's
That's
all
3.
right.
Three,
I'm,
okay,
I'm not going to cheat.
Mookie Phillips says, that titty choke crossed the line. How dare you talk about anatomy?
I don't know how to interpret
That's
that.
actually
Yeah,
4.
I think it was
Put 4.
sarcasm.
Yeah,
That's
I mean, he's
sarcasm.
being a douche.
He's being a douche. 4. You got 4. What a douche. We were all like, wait a minute, is that one? Go ahead. What's the next
Believe
one?
me. Oh,
He was the white knight. They're coming in.
Go ahead.
Dimebag Me Too says... Dimebag,
I know what I don't want to.
Yeah.
This is good. Read it. What is this?
It's kind of mean, but I'll just read it anyway.
Dimebag me too. That's my
I would-
pot
I-
tail.
it's-
Let him tell you what
It's
it
going
is.
to be something about me shutting my mouth, no?
Yeah.
What is
yes!
it? What is
yes, it's 5!
What is it?
Because I can't speak
Read
up
it.
for myself.
I don't like it either. I'm just reading
Just
the chat.
read
Please, I
it.
would love
Yeah.
to hear it.
Dimebag 666 says, and that's why most females don't make it in comedy. One joke and they shit their pants.
But that's not what it is. You have to
was not that
understand.
harsh.
It doesn't matter. But this is what I have to deal with, and I'm saying
Right.
that before this happened,
Yeah.
We didn't even talk about
You
me
were just
being
a
a
fucking
woman.
yapping woman.
I was annoying. I was annoying because I talk too much.
No,
It's
you're
like,
not
Will can-
annoying. I'm kidding.
But
I'm kidding
which
about
is
that. You
fine.
know that.
But I'm allowed.
You're allowed to be you.
I'm allowed to, but nobody this because
Yeah.
they don't have a platform
Right.
other than this fucking thing.
Right.
They're gonna rip me apart just like YouTube does, just like Reddit does,
Yeah.
and I'm just a girl that talks too
Yeah,
much.
but here's the thing, though. Can I say something? Like the girl last week just kind of went with it and nobody said anything. You are taking your stance, which is fine, right? Here, seriously, it is. But you, with that stance, you're going to get.
I have
you're gonna,
consequences.
But your consequences. But you're also going to get a lot of people who listen to this would actually go, you know what, she's fucking right, and I agree with her. You're going to get both,
Yeah.
which I think in the business, having both, having people not like you, as
Oh,
like
yeah.
even in comedy, when people walk out, I think you're doing something right. Because not
Absolutely.
everybody fucking likes what you're saying. If you're up there and everybody's like, this guy's fucking
And
great.
the other thing is that there's women that
I agree, that's awesome.
there's women that want
Yeah.
those compliments, and I get that. I'm just saying that Will's my friend, and I've known Will a long
Is he?
time. And this discussion, I
What?
mean, I'm friends with
Is he?
I'm friends with a lot of shitty people. This is comedy, but I'm saying that it upsets me because this wasn't. I didn't. If I had walked into the
Right.
room and we were talking about exercise, he'd be like, "Liz, you look really great
you know
today."
what? Let's do this. I agree with you. And you know what? Whatever. Well, let's move on.
Yeah,
okay?
I don't give a shit.
All right.
don't
The
give a
next
shit
topic
now.
I want to talk about is vaginas and yoga pants. Listen, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna take a break real quick. We're gonna fucking switch gears when we come back. We're gonna talk about some political stuff.
Oh no.
Why? Because you're a political
No,
guy.
I'm
Who,
sorry,
the
I'm
lady
gonna-
that talked about Obama's kids?
I do want to talk about that. There's a few other things I
She
want to
got a
talk
sex
about.
tape out. You heard about that?
I'm going to go to break now. Will. Fuck. We're going to take 2 seconds off. You guys in the chat room, please hang around for around 6 minutes.
Yep.
And we'll be right back after these commercial messages. All right, check it out. Make sure you go to robertkellylive.com/gifts and check out that page. Go to riotcast.com and check out the YKWD Holiday Kids Gift Drive that we're doing this year. Please get a gift for a kid. Just go to that page. All the information's there. Buy a gift. Send it to the address we give you, and we are going to distribute these gifts to kids in New York City, in foster homes and group homes in Massachusetts. Actually, one of the places I worked and was in when I was a kid. So please go to riotcast.com and click on the link for the YKWD Holiday Gift Drive and get a kid a gift this year. You guys who already did, thank you so much. You're the best. Check it out. Is there anything worse than a maximum security plastic razor fortress in the shave aisle at the store? They make you stand there like a convict waiting for the guard to come to unlock the razor prison. It's like you're a criminal just because you need a pack of blades. If you try to open it, the razors case, the security guy will probably pop out and taser you, for God's sakes. Never mind cutting your fingers up trying to get in there. Do the smarter way. Get your razors from DollarShaveClub.com. For just a couple bucks, DollarShaveClub.com delivers amazing razors right to your doorstep. Their blades are fantastic. And since they arrive like clockwork, you can shave with a fresh blade every week. Nothing feels better than that. And if you need a great gift for the holidays, give them the club. DollarShaveClub.com has gift cards and in any amount, which can be used for everything they sell, from their amazing razors to their other great products like Dr. Carver's Easy Shave Butter. A gift card from Dollar Shave Club can truly is the gift that keeps on shaving. Over 1 million people get razors from DollarShaveClub.com. I should know because I'm one of them. I really am. I do get these razors sent to my house, and I love them. So try DollarShaveClub.com. And go to this right here. This is going to help you out. DollarShaveClub.com/Kelly today. Okay? DollarShaveClub.com/Kelly to get your deal. Millionaires are being made all season long at DraftKings.com, America's favorite one-week fantasy football site. One-week fantasy football means no season-long commitments. Play whenever you want. Got a player who's hurt? No problem. It's like a new season every week, so you're never stuck with that same player. Pick your team in minutes, and you could be on your way to winning huge cash. One listener turned $10 into $5,000. Another listener turned $2 into $10,000. And a new millionaire has been crowned nearly every week this season at DraftKings.com. You could be next. Head to DraftKings.com now and use promo code Kelly, that's Kelly, K-E-L-L-Y, to play for free in the $10 million fantasy football world championship. DraftKings.com. Bigger events, bigger winnings, bigger millionaires. Enter Kelly now at DraftKings.com. That's DraftKings.com. And we're back right now. All right, check it out. No bumper, no teaser. We gotta fucking go. I have to fly out of here right after this. I gotta bail.
Where you going?
I have to go home and get my ass waxed.
You do it at home?
My wife was an esthetician.
Oh, okay.
Which
what's the esthetician?
I was gonna tell you. You should be like one of those dolls you push the foot on in Walgreens. It just asks questions. What is an all right. Is it here? Okay, I have the bomb bandana. That was actually a long story bomb.
Has not been flying this week at all.
Who, me?
No, well, yeah, and the bandana.
Wow, can I give you this?
Yeah, please, thank you.
Wow. Since hey, you wanted to fly, you fucking dum-dum, take that.
Thank you.
You made a point and changed it all in the same thing. That was pretty cool.
Such emotional growth.
She's she's waxes. She waxes.
And you said esthetician?
No, I said esthetician.
Esthetician?
Yeah, esthetician.
And what's the definition?
She does facials, not that kind. So you fucking shitty eyebrows going up. You're going to offend me in a second. You already offended our lovely guest. Now you're going to fucking offend my wife.
By the way, she gives facials, so it wouldn't even be that offensive. It's not like
Yeah,
that'd be
I mean,
almost
she has
kinda
a fucking
awesome.
huge
Like,
cock.
My wife, she's out there giving facials.
She just fucking squirts on dudes' faces. No, she pops zits and stuff like that and waxes. She worked at many famous salons in New York City: Avalon, Avon,
Mario
Maximus, Soho
I like how you looked at me like
Sanctuary.
I could afford those places.
Well,
And she's waxing your ass.
What is the title of your wife's job?
Esthetician.
She was esthetician.
I feel like there's no way she would want it described as she pops pimples and waxes. I just feel like there's no way that would be what she says.
Worst resume
But it's like
ever.
it's basically a woman that works at like a spa, and she worked at high-end spas.
Well, high-end spas, but some people, massage therapists, which she wasn't.
Yeah.
I remember one night we were trying to get dirty, and because I was going to therapy, and it was like, look, I was telling her, look, I'm going to come your way a little bit and be a little more gentle and softer and a little more in touch with, the intimacy, and keep my eyes open when I fuck you, basically, and look at you and not think
God,
of.
sounds horrible.
That's beautiful.
But then I said, look, I want you to be a little more dirty too. She was like, well, whatever well, let's try something. I was like, okay, let's do role play. She was like, well, I can't act. And I'm like, well, you just be you. And, I kind of talked her through it. And I'm like, okay. She's like, what do you want to be? I'm like, a massage therapist. She goes, absolutely not. I go, why? Because I work at a salon. I go, yeah, but you're an esthetician. If I said I want you to wax me,
Well, I just feel like you should be like, well, look, if you're a bad actor, you can't really choose your roles. You kind of just take whatever.
But her thing was that it was in the same ballpark, which it's fucking not. Like she has
She was
friends
like, "Don't
that
put me back at work while we're having sex."
Okay, I get that.
All right, maybe that makes sense.
That's what he.
Or maybe she hates all the
I don't wanna,
masseuses.
if I'm a nurse, I don't want to play a nurse in your dirty
Yeah.
fantasy.
I worked at a bagel store once,
Why,
and
you
like
have the
bagels got
outfit.
gross. Like the smell of bagels was gross because I worked at a store for
I just
some.
like the way you said
so I can relate
bagels.
it. I can relate to that.
Bagels.
So
Yeah,
do
maybe
you not
you're
eat bagels anymore?
No, I mean I went back, but like for
You had to
for
take a
little
break.
while,
You
I
had to take, like, a bagel
Yeah,
break.
like
So
while
you
I was
stopped-
there.
so you
I
stopped
She
eating
stopped
bagels?
fucking
No,
bagels.
but just like
years
while
ago.
I was working there, I wasn't eating bagels anymore.
he
like
just
she's
asked
still
that
working
question.
there.
Get off your phone, you fucking
I'm
asshole.
off my phone.
What?
I was preparing for the next topic.
What's the next topic?
That lady who attacked Obama's kids.
She didn't really attack him.
I feel like she was defending
did.
herself from the girls.
Nobody ever
but
attacked other president's kids, and now we get a black
What are you
president,
talking
and they
about?
want to attack the black kids.
She didn't. I don't think she attacked him.
Do you
but-
know she got arrested when she was 17 for shoplifting?
So what? I did too when I was.
Yeah, but
16.
she's taught my class, and she ain't got no class or ass.
Who are we talking about right now?
Well, explain what happened. There's a lot of
Yeah,
people that don't
no
know what
idea
the
what's
fuck you're
going
talking
on.
because they
It's
don't.
a fucking,
Yeah, they don't do their fucking Facebook feed like
it's
you do.
pretty much a non-issue, but it's some staffer. By
Yes.
the way, that's what we're
She got
talking
fired.
about. Yeah, she got fired.
yeah.
She got fired. She should
she's
have.
a
I thought she
staffer?
resigned.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
what this is.
hold
It's a
on.
fucking staffer.
Stop 1 second. Explain what it is, Dave. You do it so we can get through it.
It's okay.
Political
Here,
correspondent
well,
for the
I mean,
YKWD
fucking,
show.
You read
he
it
has
from Will's
up.
phone.
He has
Yeah.
it up. Elizabeth Lawton, the GOP staffer. I don't know. She worked for some like Republican Congress person. I don't
Okay.
know.
Just
I don't know.
read
Who
it,
knows?
Dave.
She said some shit about the fucking kid. Where is it?
Now you're really political. Said some shit about the fucking kid.
She said something about how when Obama was whatever he was pardoning the turkey or whatever, and so the girls were there. They were like kind of rolling their eyes and being teenagers,
And they were dressed-
And she was like, and they were dressed kind of casual. And she was like, "Oh, have some respect" or whatever, and kind of went
Right.
after him. Which is kind of over the line. You don't really go after the kids, but don't make it this like it's not a black white thing. It's a Democrat Republican thing. I've had by the way, black comics say this all the time to me, and it's like they'll come up with shit like I heard one. Mutual friend of ours said he's like if they shut that government down they would never do that to a white president, and I was like, well, they did it twice to Clinton, so they probably would. Like
Also-
things have been said about
Also-
Chelsea, things were said
Yeah,
about the
do
Bush
your-
girls.
Oh, yeah,
do
the
your
Bush girls.
research.
Things have said about
the
all
Bush
these
girls were.
Can I
remember
stop?
when they were partying?
Can I stop for 1 second? Clinton's daughter, Chelsea, was attacked her whole fucking life for her face. Okay, the way she looked.
By politicians
So,
or regular
so
people?
it's not by regular people,
Yeah,
by the
that's
news, by the
different.
news media, by
Media,
regular people.
people.
So it's not a black white thing. This lady,
It's a position of power,
this-
and people like to abuse.
this
people in
lady
power.
saw these two kids and they were on camera, and they were making faces, and she made some cunty old lady fucking
Yeah, they're
statement.
just kids.
It wasn't a fucking black, white thing. It was some cunty fucking old lady, some middle-aged broad who wants the president's kids or whatever to be dressed up in dresses
that's
like...
what it is. It's a
Right.
conservative thing.
Which
Is what it
she-
is.
exactly.
She was
These
searching for
conservatives.
something to
Let me
attack.
tell you something. This is how their mind works. Okay, they are very, very offended by stuff like that. And this is going back, you know, when Obama's flag pin isn't big enough, or he's got his jacket off. This weirdly in the minds of conservatives, they like a more traditional, serious America. And I don't agree with that, but it's not really
Yeah,
forget the black and white thing. Take that out. That the fact that she attacked these kids and she's now wholesome herself.
Sure, and she got fired. She
She's
got
fired.
fired for it.
Yeah,
She got
nobody's
fired. What do you want?
perfect,
What do
and
you-
they speak about other people. Like,
What more could you want? She's fired at
She
Christmas.
resigned.
But she got fired, dude. But you don't resign from that. Someone said you need to resign or you're getting fired. She resigned.
Save face.
She saved face so you can get another job. But here's the deal. It's Christmas time. This dum-dum went and fucking blogged or whatever the fuck she did. Opened her mouth like she shouldn't. She should only be... That's why the fucking internet sucks. Not everybody should tell people what they fucking think. Because there's a lot of cunts out there that just fucking suck as people.
But it's so weird, just like what, like to me, it's like the selective outrage, like
Yeah.
what ends up being picked up. So we care about what this staffer said all the time. By the way, all these feminist articles that they write about outrage things, do you guys remember, like, because probably no one remembers this, Hillary Clinton, there's a tape of her laughing about getting a child rapist off. There's a tape of her laughing
first of
all,
about
hold
getting
on.
a child rapist off.
Wait,
It's way worse than any of this nonsense.
Way
most
too
people,
deep for
most
this
people didn't
podcast.
care about her
Maybe.
getting. Most people didn't care about her quitting or getting fired. They were just saying their opinion, like she said her opinion.
I love
And,
that she got fired.
Second,
Hang on a second.
Hold on, I'm not done yet with my monologue.
Alpha mailing you.
That fucking
Michael
pointy
Richards,
finger.
when Michael Richards or any one of these
chakra.
Michael Richards, any one of these dudes that come out on their racist thing, I don't want them to get fired. It's like why can't they keep their job? It's their opinion. That's what.
Do you know what
that's how
bugged
they
me?
feel.
This is what bugged me more about. I don't care what she said. That's fine. You said what you said. You put it out there. What bothered me is her fucking retraction.
Yeah.
Her fucking quivering. Just fucking. I shouldn't have done it. She was like, I made. Then she brought religion into it. Her apology.
'Cause you know it's fake.
She
That's
brought.
what sucks.
Well, it might not be fake. Look, dude. I've done shit. I've said shit. Will did it here tonight. You said shit about her, and I guarantee you feel bad about it because you're friends with her.
I feel bad.
Right. So, everybody does something. That's that thing where they say you shouldn't apologize. Sometimes you should because you've
No,
done.
but not forcefully.
It's
not
the
forcefully.
fake apology
Yeah,
that sucks.
Not
Well, it's like when
not
your
because your
parents
job is
are
on the
like-
line.
Guys, don't talk over each
No,
other.
but it's
Not when
like-
your job is on line. When your job is on line, and then that means it's fake apology.
Yeah,
trying to
but
keep
she
the
brought,
freaking
but
job.
she went from this way to this way, and she brought
don't learn that
religion into it,
fast.
and it's like I just want to be a better or some shit like that. It's like, you know what? Fuck you.
She just wants to get another job.
Well, that's
she's
what-
saving face to get another job. If she got fired,
that's
she could not get another job.
That's a big part of what sucks about like political correctness is that instead of almost like learning more about that person's position, like I'd much rather hear more of these people justify, like tell me why you believe that first comment rather than just like apologizing for it. Because I'm
Yes.
with you, Bobby.
Yes,
we all
good
say
point.
things we regret, and if you
Yeah.
are actually sorry, there's nothing
Yeah.
wrong in apologizing. But it's like these people when you're like, I'd almost rather, and that's what's so interesting if you look back in news like before political correctness, back in like the 50s and 60s, you can get interviews with racists where they'll just tell you why they're racist.
Right.
You don't get that anymore. Now it's everyone like, oh no,
Well, that's
I'm
like-
not a
yeah,
but like
yeah.
But
you
when
know,
you hide stuff, you don't learn. I completely agree. Like, I have jokes. They're not rape jokes, but they mention rape. And basically, it comes from a place of fear. And that's why I talk about it. And this old woman came up to me after a show. She goes, I thought you were funny. I just want to say you should never talk about rape. And I go, why would you tell me not to talk about something? By telling me that, you silence me. And now this thing I think about every day is now no longer a topic.
well, also,
And
why
it's
is
hidden.
rape? Why does rape? And this is kind of a lot of like feminists believe this. Well, why does this? Is this the only magical, horrible topic we can't talk about? It's like make jokes
There's
about
tons-
war. You can
yeah.
make
Wait a
jokes
minute.
about
No,
like,
that's not
bullshit.
it. You can't make jokes about rape or titties.
No, but that's not even. That's not
Titty
even
meat.
what-
The titty meat.
You don't talk
what
about
I'm-
titties.
But what I'm saying is like, let's put it this way: if we were talking about it, and then he brought up,
No, don't. I'm kidding.
Would,
Please move on from that. I'm not. I don't want to.
But what I'm
callbacks go wrong.
When callbacks go wrong.
But what I'm saying is that when you do silence racist people or anybody that's saying fucked up stuff, you don't figure out how they got there, and you don't learn. And it's like you should be able to talk about anything, and people are allowed to have their opinions. But it's like then you should know that people might not agree with them.
But if your opinion's
why, like,
right,
people-
then you don't want to silence anyone. If your opinion's right, you should welcome that opinion, and it will expose itself.
Also,
probably.
that's why people like Imus or any one of these guys is like finding them or attacking them is not. It's like first of all, find out why they think like this, and then that's their point of view. They had the right to think like that. They had the right to think black people like this. They had the right to think women like this. That's their right.
It makes you seriously though. It does make you stop for a second and give pause. You know what I mean? Because a lot of this stuff. I'm not saying it's right, and I don't want to see people get fired. And I believe you should say what you want, but it does make people like me, who has a podcast, who does comedy, who is out there and saying shit all the time. It makes me stop and go, wait a minute. I need to really believe in what the fuck I'm saying.
Yeah.
Even in funny, I need to make sure that I'm trying to be funny. I'm not just being an idiot.
Absolutely, especially now you're getting more stuff with the TV stuff like that. You
Yeah,
go, like, all of a
because
sudden,
I've done shit in the past that I regret. I've said stuff that I wish I didn't say.
Such as?
In the name of funny. I hate Will. Why are we helping Haiti? You know what I mean? Why don't we help Puerto Rico? It's closer. No, you know what I'm saying? I've said stuff. I've done stuff in the past as a young comedian where it's like, oh shit, you know what I mean? I took it too far. That was my thing back in the day. I took it too far, Bob. I remember, Patrice said one time, he was like, you fat motherfucker. I was like, yeah, I hope you die of diabetes. And he was like, what the fuck, Bobby? You take it too far.
And it happened.
No, that's not why he died. No, he didn't fucking die of diabetes. He
Stroke.
had a
But
stroke.
what I'm saying is like this is a problem not even just with
Jesus,
the
what the
culture.
I didn't know.
fuck, you creepy.
Now you take it too far.
Yeah, but he's
Take
like
it
a
too far, Scopo.
he's like a creepy goth girl. And now it happened.
I'm fucking freezing over here. I can't.
I'm pretty cold,
think.
too.
Yeah.
Are you cold?
Yeah,
cold
but,
as shit.
I mean,
All right.
I'm also starving, and I think my body's shutting down. So
If you pass out, I would help you absolutely, but I would not stop the podcast. I'd have.
that's fine. No, I
tilt
very
all-
much support.
like, I'll make sure Will doesn't do
hardworking-
nothing to you while you're passed out, but I'm not gonna.
At least not
Let
your
me
titties.
just give my point so we can move on. What I am saying though,
Wait a minute.
She's female alpha mailing you.
alpha lady. I don't know.
No.
I got nothing. But
Queen Bee.
yeah,
I'll tell you
I
what you
love
do
it.
have.
Okay. Okay. But
Balls.
No.
what I am saying is that why can't President Obama have a conversation with this woman and go, hey, I don't know why you pinpointed my daughters.
You can't.
But,
You can't.
but people
This
even do that
twat-
in regular life. Like, let's say I say something offensive to
she
you, are you just
lives
not
like
going to
that.
have me
No,
on the
but
podcast?
Obama
Why-
shouldn't have a conversation with her because this is a fucking staffer that we're
You know-
talking about.
Can I
This
say
is someone
something?
on the level of Obama.
He doesn't even give a fuck about her.
Yeah.
He doesn't care. What happened was, okay.
He gets worse than that.
Then
That's
if he
like
doesn't give
that-
a shit,
listen.
then it should be a non-topic.
No,
and
no,
he-
no, no.
and she doesn't get
Her-
fired.
I'm saying
for whatever.
Obama's time is more
Stop. Fuck, you guys talk a lot. I love it, but you two fucking.
I'm holding back.
No, please. No, go. But just hang on 1 second. What I'm saying, her boss fired her.
Yeah.
Not Obama.
Yeah.
There's someone above her that said, "You fucking, are you nuts? You don't fucking make fun of my bosses or my boss. There's a boss above him and someone, and then Obama. Obama had nothing to do with this. He doesn't give a fuck about this fucking fat bitch on Facebook. Her boss was like, you fucking out of your mind. You're gonna get me in trouble.
Yeah.
You're fucking representing this.
Her boss isn't
why-
trying to do this shit.
Yeah.
Her boss is out there trying to be like, are you kidding me? I'm just meeting with my fucking
Yes.
donors right now to see if I
Yeah.
can get them kickbacks, and you're getting me in the fucking news over the Obama girl.
Yeah.
That's a
That's
fucking
why
one thing
she-
you don't go
That's
after.
that's why
she got fired.
Yeah.
And that's good. And that is appropriate because, look, at the end of the day,
Bobby
talking
wasn't
shit
finished,
about
man.
kids
No,
isn't right.
Dave, please.
I thought
go.
you were. I thought you
I
were.
was finished. Yeah, I was finished.
See, I picked up on the timing.
And
Yeah,
the
it was
Obamas
good. It
won't
was
shop
really
at
good.
Old Navy anymore.
And that's
I love hearing Dave. I love Dave. He's very political and he knows his
You should
shit.
be the
I don't know.
political,
He's
Dave-
been
political
off a phone
correspondent.
before.
Dave
the white-
had to read off my phone. Being political. Dave, tell us another political topic.
I'll tell you.
Political Dave.
Because honestly, dude,
Go ahead, political Dave.
I don't necessarily know these fucking meaningless topics that everyone's Facebooking about better than anyone else. Like that's just not
All right,
like
so
what
give
I'm
us a political topic, Dave. That
Yeah,
everybody's
you
talking
tell us, Dave. This is your segment right
Political
now.
Dave.
You're gonna bring up the. You're gonna bring up. Wait, shut up. Let me finish. I'm setting you up, you fucking non-radio asshole. I know you used to do this
Fire radio.
I know.
Before.
Fucking Legion of Skanks, where you fucking potheads just yammer over each other.
No, I'm sorry, Bobby. I do a lot of podcasts. Yours is the only one that has 80 people on it, so it's
Because it's popular. Okay.
it also has more than 80 listeners.
Yeah,
so that's
exactly. You fucking 1,500 fucking assholes in a basement. Listen, Legion of Skanks. It's not a legion. It's It's more like a gang.
Having our best month we've had. Literally the best month we've had in the
crime.
history of the show.
Really? That's
Yeah.
great. Okay. How many
By
listeners?
far.
How many?
By far.
How many?
I think Lewis doesn't want me to give them out. I'm
Stop
telling you, we're in the same amount of figures
As Joe Rogan?
as as I think like big podcast as I think yours, but lower, obviously a much lower number.
Really?
But same amount of figures. I
Careful
believe.
where you walk, Dave.
Yes.
I don't know how that works.
I might be wrong. I
A
might be
much
wrong
lower
about that.
number, but the same amount. How does that work?
No,
I
of
would think-
figures. I'm saying like but not.
Can you set him up already for crying out loud?
I just wanted him to fucking spiral out of control with his fucking dude. We're having the bad, fucking not the same, but the bad.
All right, it is.
Listen,
it's for
no,
us, the
I'm
best month
fucking.
we've had.
Of course, that's great, dude. I'm very. I love your actually podcast. It's a great show.
Backtrack.
No, it was an awesome show. I do. I love Legion of Skanks. If it wasn't for me, they wouldn't exist. But listen,
That's probably.
listen.
true.
I want you to take this over right now. You're a political guy. We're bringing up little menial political topics that you can't even be bothered
Okay,
with.
so the really, really important thing that no one's talking about is that
You
what
bring
you're
it up. This is your moment.
Okay,
right
the
now.
really, really
What you
important
want
thing
to
that
talk
happened
about?
this week, it's not like Ferguson or Cosby or this staffer. Obama passed an executive order that is going to extend the deadline from the Afghanistan war ending. So he's been promising 2015 is when it's going to end.
Right.
It's the longest war in American history. He just said he's extending it indefinitely. Pretty much no one's talking about it. So I don't know. I mean, it's not that funny of a topic. But
Not
that's the
even
most important.
interesting. But listen,
But that's the most important thing that's going on.
there's your shot. Listen,
Yeah,
that's
that's what I took it.
Swing and a miss.
So, hold on, you saying that's good or bad?
No, it's
bad.
It's
It's
bad
bad,
because he actually wasn't that his political
really.
platform?
No, I know.
I even knew it was bad.
I know it's
Me.
bad, but
But
he didn't say.
His political
He
platform.
didn't say why it's bad. This is better. I'm backed up.
But you should know that his political platform. Was
Hang on,
that
everybody.
he was-
I'm saying.
The great Colin Quinn is calling.
Oh, wow.
Colin,
real political
Hang on one
asshole.
second.
Wow.
Colin, we're doing the YKWD live, and Dave Smith has just brought up a very hot topic. Yeah. The topic was that Obama. What was it again, Dave?
The war in Afghanistan.
Yeah, he said that he's extending the war in Afghanistan
Past
indefinitely,
2015.
and then nobody's talking about
Is
it.
he in the bathroom?
And he is fucking besides himself because nobody's talking. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? There's only one thing people are talking about less than that.
What?
Dave Smith.
Yeah, shit.
Sorry, Dave. It was a cheap plug.
Oh, that was beautiful.
I love that.
Oh, that was Colin is loving it.
At least he knows your name.
Yeah, that's not- yeah.
Well, he knows your name, right?
That's actually the
With a
most.
low blow.
That's the most I've ever been talked about. Right there.
Do you know Colin? Do you know Colin?
No.
You never met him? No. Okay.
Does he know Will? Ask him, does he know Will Sylvince?
Do you know Will Sylvince?
Yes.
He's not excited about it.
That's
though.
it.
Feels
That's
the
all
same
you
way
have.
about you.
That's how I prove I know him.
That's it, and then nothing more.
Yeah. If you didn't know him, you'd be like, Will Sylvince, yeah, I know that guy. He's a great guy. But I go, yes.
All right, buddy. What's up? You just calling to say hi?
Yeah.
All right.
Are you lonely? What you taking a dump? What's wrong with you?
Who the fuck is that?
Who do you think it is? He was mumbling. Yes.
He's like the white me, the way he mumbles.
Hanky Chief. Give him the hanky Chief.
Hanky sheep.
He said you should have the bomb bandana for that one.
I'm looking at a picture of Dave Smith right now. He looks like Hamid Karzai's son. No wonder he's
Here's the deal. Most of the people in this room are laughing, and they don't know who that is. But we still get it. It's some type of fucking dirty Arab or some type of Israeli kid, right?
He's the Afghani, what do you call him?
There you go.
All right.
Do you know who Chris Scopo is?
Sure I do.
You do? What do you think of him?
Yeah. I've never seen him do comedy. I don't know. I just know him as, you're a valet.
My what?
Aww.
Your valet, Bobby. Your valet.
Well, that's the shit thing. He's right here.
I know.
You just call him a valet. Do you know Deepu?
What?
Dupu.
Oh, God.
Deepu. Do you know Deepu?
Deepu. Who's that? One of the. That sounds like the guy. Is that the guy that yelled "Burn this bitch down" in Ferguson?
I love you killing on the show. This is a great. You're just improv and you're making it up.
I'm on fire. Now, who's Deepu? Is that like it sounds like a Bloods leader. That's why I said that.
A blood
Sounds
leader?
Like sounds like a nickname of a leader of the Bloods in the Midwest. But they're still using nickname. Probably in the East Coast, they're like, yeah, we don't do that anymore. No more nicknames. We're the Bloods, but we're like New York, cosmopolitan. We use our real names or something. But with Midwest, it's to go for Deepu.
This is going nowhere.
T-Bone.
Will said this is going nowhere.
Yeah, I think he was right, but he didn't help matters anybody.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you later. I'm getting my.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
Have you ever had your ass waxed?
No.
Do you have
What
hair?
you guys are talking about?
Do you have hair on your ass?
Not really. I mean, it's kind of a pink kind of a color to it. I'm sure there's some, but
Ugh, pink. Why is your ass? Why is your ass pink?
I'm saying it's it's like pink. My skin turns pink when
No. What? What?
Well, I mean, it's white, but it's like pasty, but it'll turn pink whenever I'm like working out or anything.
What the
Who's
fuck?
looking at your ass crack?
Why are you looking at your ass while you're working out?
No, I'm just saying I've never looked at my ass, but I just get a funny feeling because the rest of my body will turn pink sometimes.
It's a
No, I
funny.
would say no. I'm not pink.
Are you
colored,
talking
I'm more
about
like,
intuition? What the fuck?
No, but I'm like pasty.
All right. Well. All right. Well, I have hair on my ass that I've gotten over.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna
You
have.
gonna get waxed?
My wife is gonna wax it tonight.
She's the esthetician.
Oh, come on. You got to do that on the show, man.
I'm gonna wax on the show. There's a fucking young woman here. There's a
Imagine
young,
the screams.
good-looking gay guy here. I'm not doing that. I'm talking about him.
Who's the young gay guy?
Huh?
Who's the young gay guy?
Oh, look at you. You're trying to get a date. You get all whipped up when I say that. You're about to hang up. Who's the young gay guy? Woo-hoo.
Yeah.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye.
All right, bye. I love you, buddy.
Do you get your whole ass whacked or just like the crack part?
I'm getting my
That's the balls?
no.
before the
I'm
tank?
That's
gonna.
not an
This is
ass.
this is when I know that my wife is not going anywhere because she's gonna have to open up my ass and pour wax into it, and then she's gonna have to.
Wait, why is this happening?
Because tomorrow for the show I have to do something. I have to show my ass for something,
Oh.
and I don't. If it's gonna be on like TV.
Yeah,
You know
it
what I
likes to
mean?
be its
Why
best.
did-
Why you do it the day before?
Yeah, that's what I
when
was
it's all
thinking.
red and
Yeah.
bloody.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't do it like a couple days before.
Why? I don't understand.
Because it's gonna be all red and bloody.
It's not gonna be all red and bloody, but it is gonna be like I'm sure over a day. But it's gonna be kind of like.
They're not showing my inner asshole. I just.
No, I get that. But are you like mooning somebody?
I'm pulling my pants down and there's something
He's
on my
showing
butt.
his ass.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
showing my ass.
Okay.
Why is
I'm
a
just saying
shaved
it's-
ass the best ass? That's what I don't know. Because
Should
the
I
hair
shave
in your
it?
ass is
No.
that's
Nair
like
it.
a
Why don't
manly
you-
ass. That's men
Shave
have
my
hair
ass?
on their
No,
ass.
why don't you nair your ass?
No, why don't you not shave your
I think
ass?
a hairy ass would be
I just
funnier.
think. I
You-
just
but
think
I don't
why
think- I don't
can't
think
your
there's
ass
enough-
Just look like your ass.
There's not enough hair on my ass to look manly. It kind of looks sick.
That's what's
You know
gonna
what I
make
mean?
it funny.
Like,
Your
there's not
sick
enough-
looking ass.
I don't want my ass is awful enough. Never mind.
Shaving is ingrown hairs. I think waxing or nairing are the way to go.
I'm gonna wax because
Yeah.
I don't want to get ingrown hairs.
He's like he already got wax in his head. He's not gonna take that out. You're gonna stop him from getting his ass waxed. He's
He's
on
trying
a
to stop
mission.
Bobby from getting that ass
He's on a mission. He's gonna get his ass waxed.
Well, that's
No,
fair.
because
I
I
it's
think
really
about
nice
this.
that
Are
your
you
wife's gonna
trying
do-
out for the A team?
A pitiful who asses his wax.
I pit it off right exactly.
Wax is
What's the
that.
chat room saying?
Jack Wade says Deepu's probably got a hairy ass.
I bet
True
you have a hairy ass. You do.
It's less than you would think.
Do you respond to all these or this is how we respond?
I'm talking to them on the side a little bit too.
Yeah, you'd be like, well, thank you for inquiring.
Yeah,
it is,
exactly.
But
What
it's
else?
lovely.
What's the next one say?
Mookie Phillips says Deepu is amazing. He's multitasking like one of his 6-armed gods.
Okay.
Ooh,
That's an Indian joke.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Vishnu right there.
Yeah.
Ishnu? Is that her
Vishnu,
name?
I think so.
All right,
right?
go ahead.
Before when Bobby was bashing the internet for justified reasons, Fuck Yo TV said, "I'm so sick of these idiots bashing the internet. Quote, everyone having a voice is better than an elite few."
No, I agree with that. I agree that everybody has a voice, but I'm saying that not everybody should be heard.
Yeah.
I don't think.
I don't
this,
agree with that.
I don't think this lady. Why the fuck?
Why not? Why can't she be heard? It's her opinion.
Well, here she goes.
And she had
here's her-
consequences. I
here's
think
her
everybody
opinion.
should be heard, and
Here's
then
her
there's
fucking opinion,
consequences.
and then you got to deal with getting fired. You fucking idiot, because you don't know.
You don't have a fan base.
You don't
She has
hang
to
on.
deal with that.
You aren't a professional fucking
Critiquer.
speaker, or you're not a professional. Exactly. You're not on the internet all the time. You did something that got major exposure. Okay, we all kind of learn how to deal with major exposure and learn how to fucking, hey, I gotta be careful with what I say here, make sure I really want to stand by this, because what could happen to this, I'm gonna have to deal with the consequences of it. This lady was just like, hey, hey, whatever, fucking, here's what I think, and it got picked up by somebody, which happens all the fucking time. Okay, you don't know who's gonna see what you write, and then you're fucking done. Now you're fired. Like there was that girl Kim Costas in Boston, who I know, hilarious girl, did this rant on fucking college kids coming home on Vine into Boston, into the hometown, and she just basically said, "Go fuck yourself. Don't do this. Nobody gives a fuck about." It was this beautiful Boston rant. It was hilarious, and it just made her famous. Radio station picked up on another one, news. And it went nuts, and she got thousands and thousands of people knew who she was overnight. You know what I mean?
So that's a good.
How do you rant on
That's
Vine?
a-
It's 6 seconds.
It's a
impressive.
good. It's a good thing, but it's also
Is she ready for it?
She got a lot of fucking weird shit too. You know what I mean? Of people, fucking saying, "Look, I have this guy telling me to go fuck myself on my show because I have social media." Do you understand? So I'm willing to deal with this and talk to this guy and go back and forth with someone like this. You know what I mean? This regular person, she went to Jesus because she got so fucking slammed that it made her go back to God. You know what I'm saying? I believe it fucked her up. She wasn't ready for it. So not everybody, I think, has the responsibility or the actual, what's the word I'm looking for, Dave?
I don't know, but
Political correctness.
Could
I would
somebody
actually like to
jump
know-
in any earlier on these?
I
mean,
wasn't
literally,
mad at me for jumping into
Political
much.
Dave ain't jumping in. All he knows is about the war.
I mean,
about
I've
Afghanistan.
talked way too much
No,
on my
look,
own show
I
this
think,
time. I'm
You yell at people when they talk too
Yeah,
much.
look,
Yeah, I
he
don't
was,
wanna interrupt.
not people.
Me.
I don't think.
Okay.
I don't think we were.
Dave was included in that like 5 minutes ago. How did we lose this?
I
It was
put him
just-
in just because I didn't want you to feel. No,
Oh,
I'm
this
kidding.
is bullshit.
I'm kidding.
It was never me.
Is he? Is he?
I don't think we were ever just like broadly just shitting on the internet. I mean, we're doing an internet radio show.
Yeah, of
like
course.
obviously, like we're all on board with the
We
internet.
I love the internet.
It's like it's just a matter of like it gives a lot of people voices, and some of
But
those
I-
voices say stupid shit.
But I think
Yeah, and,
you
know.
weed yourself out. So, like, have you ever had somebody say something shitty to you, and then you go look at their followers, and there's 3 of them, and you go, "Oh, okay, this doesn't matter." Even though it hurt your feelings, you're like, "Oh, nobody pays attention to
That's
this
so
idiot."
fucking sad. That what you just said. You went and hunted them down and researched them. Oh,
Make a click.
what if they had?
Somebody
No
said-
endorsements on
I-
That's a
LinkedIn.
new
We were
word.
talking-
That's a new
we were
world.
talking about it during the
Hunting
break.
down.
I told you I don't do Reddit because they're mean, and this one guy said the meanest thing to me, and I was about to like go back.
What would
and
he
I
say?
looked-
Did he get titty meat?
No, it was probably some Will. But I look at it, and his name was lots and lots of cum, and I was like, I'm not gonna respond to this dumbass.
But what was the
He's
comment?
not worth it. I
What a
don't-
great name, though.
It was just some.
What? 1 second. What a guy to go. What's my name? Lots and lots of.
Yeah.
Oh, what a fucking funny guy to literally go. My name is going to be not lots of cum, lots and lots of cum.
I'm thinking lots lots of cum was taken, and
That's
he
the
wanted to
name.
take it to a new level.
But it
what I'm
does kind
saying-
of give you more of like a visual than just lots of cum. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm picturing like
lots.
lots and lots.
I think it's like a
picturing-
problem. That's probably why he's alone. Like
I'm
these
like,
women are like, I can't handle all this cum.
I'm picturing like fucking Krispy Kreme loads of just donut covering lots and lots of cum.
But what I'm saying is that
Shit,
they're-
she's
they
back.
lose their power. Go fuck yourself. They
you're
lose
fucking
they
you.
lose their power.
Why?
But that-
why Jonathan had not said nothing on this entire show? Is he here for the
I
next show?
said a lot of stuff.
Is he
What
here
are you
for next
talking
week?
about?
He said things.
Jonathan, you've said stuff. I think, no, but this show, look at man, I try to put these show together, and every week it's a different vibe, which I love. You know what I'm saying? And you know, this show is, I love this show. This was great. What else did they say?
But thank you for caring and wanting me to talk more, Will. I appreciate it.
Aw. He just needs somebody on his side.
Finally, someone's on my
What do you
side.
got, Deepu?
Someone's rooting for me.
Dupu.
Mookie Phillips says Reddit is representative of how the world is.
Really?
I kind of agree. You know, the aggregate of it is kind of, it ends up being kind of spot on. I know, like the mean comments, not usually, but otherwise, you
Yeah,
know.
but look, I understand what you're saying too. Of course, I've done what you've done. You go and you're like, oh, this guy has fucking 2 people. But I mean, there's certain mean stuff that I leave up there.
I feel
Well,
like
I
I get it the
never take it
opposite.
down.
Like I get it the opposite way, where someone will just be like, someone will be like, hey man, that was really great. Like I really love what you do, and you're like, awesome. And then you click on them, and they have 3 followers.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck, that was meaningless.
Why?
Someone no one liked.
Why does that take it away? They still liked you.
No,
They
it's
still
like
took the time
well, it's
to
because
like write.
well, because the way Twitter works is when someone like
That's true.
retweets your shit,
Hold on,
it's like,
man.
oh,
hold
3
on,
people
hold
saw
on. Hold
that.
on.
It's
Jonathan
not-
is talking for
Oh,
once.
that's fucking Jonathan.
Thank
Say
you.
something. Go, John.
God, no, but it's just nice that they took the time to like tweet
Sure,
you
sure.
or write you. Who cares how many
listen.
followers there are? And like, why are you guys doing research on the fucking people that
my
are like
feelings are
talking to you?
hurt.
Who
Hey, I'm
Because
doing
we're lonely, Jonathan.
I'm doing research on the ones who like me. Like those are the ones I'm
I'm sorry,
pursuing,
I
but-
only get attacked. But what I'm saying
Well,
is,
maybe if you fucking let a titty joke slide, you wouldn't get attacked.
no,
I'm kidding.
I
I'm
have
kidding.
never.
I'm kidding. That was a fucking passive aggressive titty joke.
Thank you. Anyway, I actually did research
Mine is
because you have
passive-aggressive.
to learn how to handle this stuff because it's never going away.
Never.
And I don't take them down. I don't respond to them because
Right.
that's just going to be a whole feed of go
Wait,
fuck
But your
yourself.
life
How you
is
take
so
them
much
down? What do
better
you mean-
than theirs.
what do you mean
If they're
take them down?
posting negative shit, their life
That's not
sucks.
true. I've had some really fucking
No.
rich dudes say some mean shit to me.
But
like,
they're
and
not
and
happy.
I go and I say they have a lot of followers and they have a boat and it's like fuck.
Yeah, Chris is giving you some childhood, like, but mean
Yeah.
people always get what's coming to them. No, they don't.
No,
actually,
they
'cause
don't.
A lot of them are just
No.
fucking killing
I have
it.
a
and they
lot
suck.
of-
They're
I have-
ruling the world
Yeah.
right now.
I have
Donald
some-
Trump is like the richest guy ever.
I'm pretty convinced some of my famous friends have muted me on Twitter. Like people who come to my house have hit the mute button on me because they can't stand my shitty tweets. Listen,
Yeah, but they're
You
not
just
publicly
assuming
saying
this,
shit about
man.
you.
no, I'm saying, look, man,
It's
people-
a part of life.
It's a part of it's a part of our life now. It's not. It's
but,
not a
but
part
no,
of.
it's a part of everybody's life
What,
because now you
social
have
media?
inter-office shit and you have somebody that's
It's a
just
part of
got
everybody's
fired.
life now.
Wait, we talking about
which is
social?
very.
You talking about social media?
Look,
Yeah.
we're trying to learn how
put
to.
ourselves
We're
vulnerable.
shut the fuck up. We're trying. I'm kidding. I said that in the nicest way. God, you remind me of this girl I used to date.
It didn't work out.
No. No, I would love to. I would literally get a shirt that says "Shut the fuck up," though, and I would point to it when you start.
Oh, that's what we would have like an inside joke. I'm
We'd have
so
a thing, yeah.
excited. Oh my god.
No, I think that we're learning how to deal with this, though. Like everybody's learning how to deal with rejection on a daily basis. Back in the day, fame, you got accolades, you got fans. You didn't really see any hate mail. You didn't even read the good mail. You just know that you got a ton of it, and some asshole read it and responded to it, and had a fan club set up to you and did all that bullshit. Now we're our own fan clubs.
Yeah.
We have our Facebook. We're our own social media. The clubs don't promote you. You promote you. But with that, we have to get the negative too, which sucks. And it's hard to know how to deal with somebody calling you a fat fuck, piece of shit, you're not funny, the worst person in the world, never be anything, you're a coattail jumper, you're a fucking lazy hunk of shit, bald fucking cocksucking, cum guzzling piece of doo-doo.
He's reading these verbatim.
All very
Right.
true. All very
I was
true.
like, it feels like you're giving him ideas.
But it's hard to fucking learn how to deal with that. And you do it your way. I've learned how to deal with my way. Some guys, I love, like Howard Stern just laughs at him. Like I hear him, he'll just fucking crack
Because
up.
that's what made him. That's what made him Howard Stern. Can I say this? When I read my YouTube videos, comments, and I'll be happy. One person will say one bad thing, and that will mess up my whole day for that
Really?
one. Back then, now I don't care. Back
Yeah.
then, like last year, But now I don't care.
I delete them though. I will delete. some of
delete?
them.
I won't.
You
I
delete?
won't.
I will, yeah, because you know what? My fans or people who do like me, they don't deserve to fucking see some idiot. And I believe it's the same few idiots. Because I know there's one guy that just keeps getting a new Twitter account. That's why I'm kind of mad at Twitter for not figuring that out. Like the same IP. You can't figure that out, you fuck. Someone who keeps getting fucking douched off the internet and you should be only allowed to get like 5 Twitter handles in a lifetime, and that's it. And then you're off Twitter forever. Fuck you.
But you can just keep making email addresses.
I know. There's no way around it.
But the IP address, they know where you are.
Yeah.
I fucking hate it. But I don't think that like my family or my friends or fans who people really like me deserve to read some fucking idiot. Fuck him.
I just almost don't, I never want to give them almost even the sense of I just favorite everything, like no matter what it is. It's like, oh, you saw it, that wasn't fun, just favorite, because it's almost like to me like
Some
I
of
just
them
don't, I don't want to give you the satisfaction of like I'll delete you off my thing. It's just like, okay, good.
No,
for
I
you.
like that. You should retweet only the negative ones, because you know everybody retweets the positive ones.
I'm not gonna
like,
retweet
oh,
it.
this guy likes me.
But
Like I want everyone to know one person liked me on the
I
show
want
last
people
night.
to know that it's not easy, and that when you make yourself vulnerable and you put yourself out there and you live your dream, that some people are going to be like, you're great, and some people are going to tell you to go kill yourself. And this is what it is. And if you can't handle it, then you shouldn't be here.
Let's
And
go
I
to the
think
chat
people-
room.
And I think people should see that.
Liz, you guys all tonight. I'm leaving the show, and I was picking somebody to replace me, and Liz, you won.
I don't know if that's positive or not.
You are the new host of the show. I'm leaving. You won the
Congratulations.
chocolate factory. You were gonna win, but you didn't fucking talk that much.
Randall,
Sorry.
No, I'm kidding.
Jonathan, you ain't say
Can't get a
nothing.
word in over here.
What's in the chat room?
Should have sat over there.
Let's go. Let's
I honestly, I sat Dave here and Will there. I thought these two would be the one going back and forth arguing, but Liz took that.
Me and
crown.
Will were gonna argue? No, we're
Yeah.
just
No,
talking
no,
about
don't
death
be
row.
sorry.
No, Will just fucking is loud.
let's go to the chat room real
love
quick
you.
before we leave.
Strawberry Sucker asks, "Hey Bobby, did you see the Star Wars teaser?"
I did. Thank you for bringing that up, man. It was mediocre. Here's
It's
the deal.
true. It's so overhyped.
My dick got solid hard and almost into my belly button when I saw the Deadpool trailer,
Okay,
which
that's
was
great.
fucking amazing, which what a trailer should be.
Deadpool got a trailer?
Oh yeah, fucking go.
No, it's-
You
it's-
saw the
it's-
Avengers
it's,
trailer?
They,
Yeah.
they
leaked
leaked
audio.
it. They leaked it out, but this trailer was so badass that it actually fucking jump started Deadpool's movie, which is gonna happen with Ryan Reynolds. So that's fucking awesome.
You heard, but you saw the Avengers trailer?
I saw the Avengers trailer. That was great too. But look at Star Wars trailer. You know, first of all, why do
You
they?
like the Avengers trailer?
Hang on, I love it. I said it was,
Look at this Marvel fan. It's like, fuck Star Wars, Age of Ultron.
I love it, dude. I thought it was amazing. Okay, does that satisfy you? I'm trying to move on because I want to say.
No,
that
come on. There's a black guy in the Star Wars trailer teaser.
I thought that the first of all, he pops up, which is like, who's that fucking? He's an actor who you're like, I know him, but I don't. Who is he? Where is he from? Which annoys me.
He was on Attack of the Block. I don't know.
It should have been fucking Harrison Ford, first of all. We should have saw his face in the fucking trailer.
Why?
And then they have the lightsaber that has a cross. It's like you just made it too. Why? What? You'd hurt your hand. You'd burn your fucking hand.
No, apparently it's safer that way because the other lightsabers, like, it could just slide down and cut off your wrist. If that way, it's kind of like a real sword, you know?
Yeah, but your hand slips up. There's no protection. You're gonna fucking burn your
Your hand
thumb
doesn't slip
knuckle.
up a sword, though.
Yeah, it does. Have you ever fought
No,
somebody with
I
a sword?
haven't.
I have. You have, Bobby? Yes, I was a professional sword fighter in France for 3 years, and I was a fucking whistle champion in Denmark for fucking 1992, 93, 94. I skipped a year in '96. I won the world championship.
Hanky Chief. Hanky Chief. Hanky Chief.
I already have it.
Hanky
Dude,
Chief.
fuck you. For just pure fucking enthusiasm, I shouldn't get the just originality that I tried something different. So I don't think it was that good. Did you see it?
I don't care.
Really?
I don't care.
I'm
I
with
mean,
you. I don't give a fuck.
see, like my
You don't
ex-
care?
My
I
ex was
care.
a
I
huge-
mean, I liked it. I
Yeah,
watched it.
I
I'm a
don't
huge
care.
Star Wars fan. I mean, I would have liked to see, you know, like Mark Hamill or something, and like
Yes.
show a little bit more.
Why?
They show-
He's like a
Why?
Why? Because he was a part of the original trilogy.
Yeah.
Now they're bringing him back. That's what's exciting. I don't want to see the new droid that's like a little helmet on top of a soccer ball. I want to see like R2 fucking D2. You know?
here's
Right
the thing.
here.
Why go down the same old road?
The same old what?
They're in the movie.
Hear this thing too.
The whole thing's the same. It's all
they showed us
nostalgia.
the soccer ball. It's in the future now, correct? So they didn't advance the fucking robots. They're still beat up and shitty kind of robots.
No, that was kind of the problem when they had the prequels, right? That it looked all so much better than like how does it look better in the past?
Now we went to the future and it looks shit. I don't get it.
Did you see the trailer teaser though, where someone else made it, where it was like the George Lucas remastered version, and it just has a bunch of like special effects in every scene
what
for
you
no
guys
reason.
did not
It's
know what was
hilarious.
leaked out.
Hey,
is-
you argue about me not talking, then you interrupt me. No.
Not gonna lie, dude.
Hold on,
Jonathan
hold
came
on.
alive with this last
I know,
topic.
you almost said that.
He's in the zone.
Well, I was there about comedians killing themselves.
You almost
too.
called me the N word.
Oh, dude, are you sad, dude?
I'm a sad guy. Yeah.
Are you really, brother?
Yeah.
Aren't
Listen.
we all sad?
Well, you have nothing to be sad about. Dude.
Hold on.
You're-
Can I
you're
say
a very,
this?
You're a very funny guy. You're
Thank
very
you, Bobby.
original. I worked with you at the
very
Stress
funny.
Factory, and you're very original. You're very funny. You just got to keep fucking plugging away like the rest of us.
Can I
man.
say this?
I appreciate that.
Star Wars, what you guys have not learned, I got the leaked video. The prequel is actually in the future, and the future is actually a prequel.
I didn't get that.
All right, listen. I wanna
Pass the
literally.
bandana
Yeah,
over
yeah.
here.
No, that's what happened. It's not a joke.
I want to leave. I want to leave.
I like
never-
the Jurassic World trailer a lot.
That
a
looked
lot
really
better.
good. That looked
Yeah,
good.
that
I
looked
thought
pretty
was
good.
cool.
Jurassic World look good.
But I mean, Deadpool and
I got. Where can I find it?
and Avengers looks.
You can
fucking
find it online.
great.
The Deadpool trailer is awesome because it's like it wasn't supposed to be released and it
Yeah.
was released, and just
Wait, wait,
Ryan
wait.
Reynolds is so
When you
perfect
say
in
wasn't
it.
really, what do you mean they were not going to make the movie?
Yeah, they weren't. They made this like test footage for a movie that they wanted to
too-
try to.
here's
get.
what-
It
here's
wasn't
what-
going to happen. They don't want to make
Dead-
an R-rated movie about Deadpool.
Deadpool, the character is fucking violent. He's,
Oh, yeah.
he's
Crazy
a fucking lunatic.
He's worse
lunatic.
than Wolverine.
Yeah, so they didn't want to make a movie, an R-rated movie, and then all of a sudden they released all these other movies. And what was the one, Kick-Ass, which
Oh, it was amazing.
which is what they were like. Oh well, maybe this will work because that's an R-rated fucking comic
Kick-Ass
book.
was awesome.
And it was a great movie, and it did great. So now they're like, we could make an R-rated superhero, keep the integrity of Deadpool, and make a lot of fucking money off of it. And Ryan Reynolds is the shit.
Let me ask you this:
Hopefully, it'll be better than in Green
Superman
Lantern.
versus Batman or the Avengers 2? Which is
Avengers 2.
Avengers: Age of
Yeah.
Ultron.
There's no way. There's no way Batman. I like Ben in movies and stuff, but there's no way he's gonna. He did it, and it sucked. He played fucking
Daredevil.
and
That was
He's
20.
jacked
That was
up in
20
this
years
movie,
ago.
though.
But it wasn't
He's
his
huge.
fault the Daredevil movie sucked. Like, he didn't write it and direct it, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
but
he
his-
acted it.
Yeah.
He
First of
acted
all-
it.
Is that what's wrong with the movie, though?
I'm sorry.
Like, his
I'm
performance?
sorry. Stop 1 second. What'd you say?
He acted it.
I'm sorry. What did you say? He what?
He acted it.
I'm sorry.
I'll write that down for the
Hang
title.
on 1 second.
So we're just trying to separate it.
I'm sorry. What did he say? He what?
He acted it.
He acted in
Past
it.
tense of act.
He
Acted
acted
it
in.
All right. Now
Is the next word.
He
Is
acted
there-
it in it.
He
Yes,
what?
there we go.
He what?
Acted it.
Is that two EDs? Is that acted ED?
He acted it in a galaxy far, far, far.
Is that like fucking lots and lots of cum? What the fuck?
Oh my god, I think Will might be lots and lots of comms. Did anyone else?
Damn, that screen name's taken. I'm going to be lots
He
of
just went,
cum.
lots and lots of cum.
Look,
Alright.
we know he repeats words.
Yep.
He harasses Liz.
Yep.
Who, you talking about
What
me?
else? Yeah. What else do we need?
Yeah.
We're talking about lots and lots of jizz. Or cum, whatever.
Anyway, are you gonna hold this one bad movie that Ben Affleck did 20 years ago? It's like
It's
watching
his-
a comedian in 2002 say that didn't do well. And you see him now, I'm like, man, dude, I saw you 2002. You wasn't that great.
Let it go. The Laugh Lounge even closed, Will. All right? I had a bad set that night. No.
Listen, here's the deal. Ben is not, you can't follow what they just did with Batman with Ben. That's all I'm saying. You reinvented how comic books, movies were made with the Batman Begins. You made, you took a comic book and you took a drama action and they combined them and they set up Iron Man. They set up the event. They set up everything. So now these comic book movies are actually great movies. You could take away the superhero powers, and it's actually a thriller and a drama and an action. It's not just this goofy thing. It's actually based in reality, so we can suspend our reality and believe for a second that this could possibly exist. Okay? And now what they did with Batman 1, 2, and 3, and I know they all weren't great. 1 and 2 were amazing. 3 was mediocre. How are you going to replace that with? That's like the Godfather without Marlon Brando. I mean, you can't. It's those 3 movies. It just happened in our lifetime. You need to wait a little longer and redo it with somebody else.
Wasn't he good in Argo?
Yeah, he was.
And that was a good drama movie. Yes or no? Yes, yes or no? Hold on. Yes
so
or no?
different.
Just yes or no? I
Oh,
just need a
okay.
Yes or no.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Yes.
He was good. Not great, but good.
So
He was good.
A great drama movie actor, a great superhero.
Yep.
Put them together, and you get a what?
I hate you. That's what you get.
See,
You're
But
your
Argo was like
logic.
it was-
You remind me of the guy who shot people in New York City and then defended himself. What was his name?
Oh, yeah. The guy shot on the LIR.
Yeah, that's who you remind me of. That's your logic.
Is Ben Affleck directing Batman?
No,
No.
Zack
No?
Snyder is directing.
Are you
it.
All right. He
nuts?
directed the fucking Gone Girl and Argo, and they both won Academy Awards.
Yeah, why
Yeah.
can't he direct Batman versus
There's
Superman?
big
Well,
difference
Zack
directing
Snyder's
a-
already directing, but I think he's going to do a good job. I think everybody wants to hate on Affleck. I know it's hard to fill Christian Bale's shoes, and Christopher Nolan did such a great job, but that's why they're not doing like a straight-up Batman movie, and it's just like Batman meets Superman, and Wonder Woman's in it, and we're going to throw in The Flash and Captain Marvel. And
I
whoever
hope-
else.
But doesn't that feel like they're compensating when they have all that?
Can I just say something though? You're a huge Batman fan. That's why.
Who, me?
You.
I'm not used back. I'm a big Marvel fan. Matter of fact, the Incredible Hulk is my dude.
Right.
I know
Really?
him
Didn't
personally.
all their movies bomb?
I
No,
love
because they got the wrong actors.
What?
No, they did.
Well,
it
the
right.
Avengers.
I thought
The
all the
Avengers
Hulk-
was.
Hold
all
on,
the
hold
Hulk
on.
movies
Bobby,
didn't do
go ahead,
well.
Bobby. Go ahead.
Didn't
First
the
of all-
Hulk movies
Yeah.
not do well?
Yeah, they weren't that good.
I
the
think
Hulk
they
No,
did
all,
well.
They all did
They
well.
did well.
They just weren't. They
Good.
They didn't do the Hulk well, and comic book fans, especially, were like, "This is bullshit."
Yeah, that's
but
what I'm saying.
in the last Avengers movie,
That was the best part of
they
the fucking
did.
movie.
They
Yeah.
figured out Hulk.
Yes.
They figured
liked
out.
it.
They got the right person to play him, but they also figured out how to do him. So he's not. He was the best. Now they're actually going to do Planet
Dude,
Hulk.
I'm not like into like comic book movies
said,
at all. Like
I
I'm just like
yeah.
listening to you guys. But that
Dr. Miller.
Avengers movie, that Hulk at the end of that
Yeah.
movie was like the
great.
coolest.
Dr.
fucking
Barron,
thing
should you get
I've ever
angry?
seen.
Should you get angry right now? That's the captain. I'm always angry.
You shouldn't.
Mark Ruffalo was on Fallon. He was talking about how he went to his kid's school, and one of the kid's friends was like, "Oh my God, you're the Hulk." He's like,
Yeah.
"Be the Hulk," and Mark
Yeah.
Ruffalo was like, "Okay," and Ruffalo started being like, "Ah," and the kid started freaking out. I was like, "No, don't do it."
Yeah,
Hold on. Bandana.
it's on you.
That's a story.
I
That
thought,
happened.
I thought it was
Hanky
just.
sheaf and the
but
bandana
he
at
wa-
the same
he-
time. please.
No, he wasn't trying to be funny. He was trying to tell a funny story that wasn't that
story
funny. That's not his fault. That's fucking Mark Rufio's fault for doing.
But I thought the Ed Norton Hulk movie wasn't that bad. I mean, the Ang Lee
That
one,
was-
it was
that
too
was good.
dramatic, and the
Ang
way
Lee
they
one
tried
was
to make
kinda
it like
good,
a
though.
comic book. In
When
the
he was the
screen.
Hulk, he was the elite.
the first Hulk movie sucked.
Now that's the one. Hold on. The Ed
Banner.
Norton one is the
Eric
one that made
Banner,
all the
yeah.
nerds furious,
yeah,
right?
yeah, Banner sucked.
Why? What was
Because
bad about it?
dude, the fucking dogs and the weird dad and the fucking
They just picked the wrong villain.
They
and
fucked
he's-
up. The Hulk cannot be by himself.
And he was not angry.
He's
in
not
the
a
ba-
leading man.
No, but he will
Plus-
be.
or
But they picked the
monster.
wrong.
If you
they
notice
need-
in the Banner movie,
Liz
he
is-
was
by
not
the way,
really
Liz-
angry.
Liz doesn't say
He-
shit. She
he
doesn't know
was
anything
not-
about this right
He
now.
was not really angry.
If anything,
he was
I'm
always
making
like,
myself laugh.
And that first Hulk movie, he was never angry. Like the other Hulks, he was like, ah. But that other Hulk with the Ang Lee, he was like,
Will needs no
listen,
one.
I don't
Needs
listen.
no one.
We're gonna go out on that note, whatever that note was. I'm gonna let people leave. Let's go to the chat room real quick. What are they saying?
Give me a second. Bobby, how's the show going? When are you going to show us playing? You playing the drums?
You will see me playing the drums on the hit show on FX called Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll. I don't know when the air date is. I think they're going to change it up, but it's coming out 2015, and you'll see me play the drums. I know what you're saying. When I'm really going to play the drums, look, I right now am I'm lip syncing playing the drums on television, and because of all the shots too, you don't really get to play. You don't get to play full through the whole song very rarely. Also, the girl who's singing, Liz Gillies, who's amazing, she really sings sometimes. So I have to pantomime hitting. I can't hit anything because she's really singing. So in the show, I don't get to play that much, but I might I think maybe in the next few months, maybe play here, maybe bring a kid in, and I'll play. Put a little video of me playing a song or something. I suck, so I know you want to see a sucky drummer. I'll let you see that in a couple months. But right now, I don't have time. I got a bunch of shit. I got to get my ass waxed tonight. I got to get drum rehearsals in the morning. I had drum rehearsals today for 3 hours, and another one before I came here for a half hour. I got to learn lines. I'm fucked. I got a bunch of shit I have to do. So let's wrap this up. Let's go around. Oh, I almost threw up in my mouth. Dave, what do you got?
What? Just plugs?
Yep.
Was there? Follow me on Twitter, Comic Dave Smith, and as I said before, check out my other podcasts, Legion of Skanks and Part of the Problem.
Yeah, great, man. Great stuff, man. Always a
Thank you,
pleasure
brother.
having you on. You're
Always,
fucking
it's
really
an honor.
funny guy, and I love when you come on.
Thank you,
Will,
Bobby.
what do you got?
Will Sylvince at Will Sylvince, WILSYLVINCE. I think I'm gonna be at Caroline's with Damon Wayans in a couple of weeks. Also, I'll be at the Comedy Cellar New Year's Eve, and
Nice.
that's it.
Awesome.
What do you
Will, fucking hilarious. I mean, and your stand-up is so much better than it used to be. I mean, you're really funny now.
Thank you. Thank you. Bobby.
No, unbelievable, dude. You know, you fucking kill it all the time. You're one of the funniest guys around right now. You really fucking hit the next level. So thanks for coming on again, dude. I fucking love having you on the show. I mean, I don't understand some of it, but it makes me laugh. What do you got?
At Jonathan Randall on Twitter every Thursday night in the Lower East Side, 39 Essex Street, Point of No Return comedy show, free. You can check out my podcast, Your Mother's Basement, on iTunes.
All right, dude. Thanks for coming on, bro. It was good seeing you again,
Thank
man.
you, Bobby. I appreciate
Yeah,
having
you
me.
come on anytime. All right, we'll have
I
you
would
back
love
on.
to.
All right,
Thank you.
absolutely, bro. And fucking keep your chin up. You know, if you ever get fucked up, make sure you reach out. You know, you can.
Call me.
Yeah, you can call Will.
Okay.
Oh, Scopo.
up.
And if
Alright,
it's
cool.
really important, tell Scopo and he'll get to me, and then we'll.
we'll-
You know what I
I
mean?
appreciate that.
I am
If you're
Bobby.
gonna kill yourself, like,
If it's really bad, just say orange, and then I'll know. But if it's not, just talk to Scopo. No, dude, seriously, man, we've all been there. We've all been in fucking. I mean, I'm talking the biggest stars you know, and we've all been fucked up, man. We've all been in sad places. Very rarely, you're never gonna find somebody that's never been fucked up and sad, and that's why we do what we do. That's why these fucking. You know, we're trying to find funny in the weirdest fucked up places and bring it to people so they don't have to feel as fucked up as we do sometimes. But know that you're never alone, bro. And make sure you always reach out. Don't fucking keep that shit inside, and don't fucking let it build up. You know what I mean? Because we need to hear that shit, because there's somebody else that's like, I feel the same fucking way, you asshole, and needs to get it out too. All right, brother?
Cool. Thank you,
All right,
Bobby.
You got it, man. What do you got, babe?
How do I do a plug after that?
Just give me a hug, Liz.
I know, really. My CD comes out tomorrow. It's called Emotionally Exhausting. It's on iTunes, Amazon, cdbaby.com. I have a monthly variety show with my little sister. It's called the Miele Sisters Variety Show. She's a jazz singer. She closes every show, and I host it, and it's comics, magic, music. And then at Liz Miele on Twitter, it's Liz Miele everything. And then I also have an animated web series that's complete. The first season's complete. It's damagedwebseries.com.
Where can they see that?
damagedwebseries.com or YouTube.com/damagedwebseries. It's a kid's show. It's about robots.
All right, cool. And make sure you check her out. And don't be a fucking hack. Don't be fucking. Just go buy her CD. You know she's funny. She hung up in here with us, and I appreciate you coming in.
No,
and-
thanks for having me.
And then hanging out. I love when fucking chicks come in, and I love when girls come in and fucking don't take shit. You know what I mean? Because it's this is a fun show, man. I like it to be fun for everybody. So I hope you had a
Damage
good time.
web series.
damagedwebseries.com.
God
I love
damn it.
robots. What are you talking about? I love robots.
Stop trying to kiss ass now. You're like that lady who made fun of the Obama kids. Now you're fucking finding Jesus at the end of the show. I love robots. No, thanks for coming on, all right?
Thanks for having me.
You got it. What do you got, Scopo?
Just get me on Twitter at Chris Scopo.
Can you fucking get a gig, please?
I have gigs, but I don't fucking publish.
Why
anything.
wouldn't people would love to come see you? Especially because they're free.
That hurt?
I'm sorry. Where are they?
I mean,
Where are you every fucking week? Where?
this Thursday I'll be. Listen,
Where?
I'll be in Westchester with Andrew Schultz.
Where?
Open. I don't know, in some bar in Westchester opening for him.
The not knowing part really makes the plug.
It's on my,
It's a big part of a plug.
it's on my Facebook page. If you want to check it out, it's on my Facebook
Follow
page.
Schultz on Twitter and you'll
Yeah,
find out.
Schultz will tweet it out Thursday saying he's heading
Where
there.
the fuck? This is the most important thing of the show. This is where you can get.
Because
the plug.
I'm not the guy. I'm just hosting it.
But you're such a major part of this show,
I know.
and people will come see you, and then you'll fucking be the guy.
Is that how it works?
Not for you, but for for me and Dave and other people. All right, that it.
Yeah.
All right, what do
I
you
gotta
got,
do tour dates.
Deepo?
You can follow me on Twitter at R2Deepu. This was our first time streaming in 1080p, and it was a success. So
Awesome.
that's great news.
Deepo.
It'd be great if people watching right now could just right-click on the video, click Stats for Nerds, and then take a screenshot of that. Send me that data. Tell me where you live. I want to make sure it goes well for everybody. And thank everyone for being in the chat. The discussion continues on our Reddit page. It is completely fan-run. We have very minimal involvement. I just dropped the video link in there, and it's great. Everyone's a lot of great contributors. We got Biryani Evangelist, Bananas RB, so a lot of fun over there. And that's it for me.
Our technical
Coordinator.
Deepu, is kicking ass, man.
Thank
He
you.
really pulled it together.
Like I said, I really wanted to do this, so I'm
Well,
gonna fucking.
Yeah, I like.
You-
First time I've been on since
Yeah.
he's here, and I like this guy. He's
Thank
good.
you.
He's not only great, but
You've
I
always
push
been a
him. I
Deepu
push
fan.
him, and he fucking comes through, and you're doing great, buddy.
The fucking the computer we built for the HD, until we pulled it off, I was pretty scared about it. So I'm glad it worked out.
Because I told him he was gonna have to pay for it.
Yeah. Well, I was.
if
Yeah.
it didn't work.
Yeah.
And he can't afford that. Yeah. All right, what do I got for dates? Oh, make sure before my shit, please go to Riotcast and YKWD gift drive and tell your friends, just buy one fucking gift for these kids. The address is there. You go on Amazon, you pick a gift off of the page that we have, and that's it. Or go to tweakedaudio.com, buy a pair of headphones for you under the YKWD gifts, and put that code word in, and you get 1 cent to us. It's all on the page, so please make sure you find the information, or it's in front of the show. You've heard it. Go there. What do I got for gigs?
December 19th, you're at the Paramount in Huntington, New York.
Huge gig, Long
It's
Island.
in the round, isn't it?
It's in the round. Me, Dan Soder, and Joe List, who are fucking the truth and AKA Monster Voice of this podcast. We are fucking out at this unbelievable theater in Long Island. So make sure you get your tickets now because it's going to fucking half sell. And you want to not, you want to sit up front. You don't want to sit in the middle.
December 31st, they give you New Year's Eve. You'll be at the Comedy Connection.
Comedy Connection
Rhode
in
Island.
Rhode Island, which I love. So make sure you get your tickets for that. That's going to be a blast. If you want to do something with your chick, have a good night. Maybe I'll see if Scopo can fucking drive me there.
Yeah, I'm pretty
No,
sure.
I'm kidding.
All
dude.
right.
No, I'm kidding. I'll see if you can come on the show if you
pretty
want.
sure I was free that night. But
Yeah,
all right,
you
cool.
want to go? You want to come with me? Do you want to go with me?
Yeah, I'd like to go.
I'm
Yeah.
going to work that out. Maybe me and Scopo will be there for New Year's. All right, we'll suck each other off.
Nice,
Fucking.
Any places to eat over
This is
there?
why I suck Scopo's cock like that, and then like that because he's got a big helmet, like his hips, and then I go to his nuts. What?
Do you want to keep bombing in this, or?
Nah, I'm just gonna suck your dick.
He's committing.
January 23rd, 24th.
Where did you get fucking Adam Ant's aunt's jacket? Wow! Can you untie that for me? Was it the aunt or the Adam Ant?
You said
Too many
aunt.
relatives in there.
Give me that fucking bandana. I'm gonna put it on my head. Please, go ahead. Keep fucking talking. Where am I?
Yeah, January 23rd and 24th, Bananas in Hasbrook Heights.
Yeah.
And then
Love Bananas. You'll be on that show. I love that fucking place. Bananas is awesome.
And then March 6th and 7th, the Arlington Draft House
All right.
in Virginia.
Arlington Drought, that's a fucking awesome gig, too. I can't believe I booked that. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Have a great week. Make sure you buy a gift for a kid. Spread the word. Support all these comics that are on the show. You're the best fans ever. Thank you. You know what, dude?